Welcome to the arena!
Excuse me?
Again? We can do this.
We're in another arena.
Welcome
Wait,
to
when did we
the
agree to
arena.
this?
I don't.
Excuse me?
You entered the hole!
I'm always ready.
Wait, when did we agree to this?
Maybe in agree in my current state? I don't.
You entered the hole!
Do I have consciousness?
Wait, Palpatine's fucking dead, that's right.
Apparently I'm not dead yet.
No,
He's
not yet.
yet, but he's probably going to die.
I'm attempting to die. Depends on the
Okay,
case.
so,
Give him a moment.
You know, hold on. That's a new level of failure when you can't even kill yourself, okay?
hold on. It will
Right.
probably
You
kill
had
him.
one job.
It'll probably kill him, but somebody can stop him.
Wait, somebody else has to do it? It's not just a roll for me? It's...
No.
Okay, then I will die. Huzzah.
You failed that check.
Did I get a 0 on that one? I
Yeah,
believe
you
so.
did.
You guys get
Yeah, you
Did
got
you
a
guys
0
roll-
on that check. You definitely failed
did you make
that.
a new character yet?
Not yet.
Like,
Anyway,
not that Deimos
So-
wants you dead, but you failed that check so hard I can't let you live.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to live
I
anymore.
mean, Marth is definitely. Marth might just go out of his way to killing you. He might be the one finishing you off.
okay.
You actually made
so-
you actually got on my good side since you have hit a special point of randomness
Literally.
that others can't
Marth-
achieve so often.
Or Matt, however, I'm not quite sure because you kind of blew up or burned down the swamp that was around the tower.
That was honestly a
Literally.
nuisance.
Sean told me I might survive, and I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, if I survive, I'm just gonna go out into the forest and just that'll be the end
Become
of
a
Palpatine.
druid.
That's just it. There's nothing else. It's just Palpatine goes into the forest and it
I
ends
thought of-
there.
I thought of multiple things, by the way.
Palpatine comes back as a 20th level druid.
I feel like Marth is closer to being a druid than Lecter.
His,
Not
Weird.
really. You're just a pyromancer.
wait, Marth's a pyromancer?
That seemed more like it, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's
He has an
right.
animal companion.
There's a fire druid. You can,
There is a fire druid.
yeah, you can do that.
No, I'm just saying he's more of a pyromancer since he legitimately
And
carries
also,
around
we
holy
don't
fire.
need to worry about the necromancer bringing back dead people because
Plant.
everybody dies so fucking brutally on this goddamn planet that there's nothing left.
There are no corpses.
This is
They're
the worst
eaten
one I've
whole,
ever
that's
seen.
it.
Yeah.
The bones
They're
are broken.
eaten whole, that's it. You might have a few bones.
I resurrect
Yeah.
this hand.
Oh yeah. So
Uh-huh.
Palpatine, if you do live, Deimos has plans for you.
I'm
Oh,
not
no.
living.
How do you want to die?
I'm literally-
Okay, so
literally-
Palpatine's off doing what the ring is compelling Palpatine to go do.
Precious.
No, not quite, but almost.
I'm resurrecting. the
So,
Dark Lord Sauron.
get resurrected. Palpatine does die. He gets resurrected.
Palpatine's becoming a lich, so he'll never die.
Marv comes by with his holy hammer to break.
There must always be a living-
that.
Anyway, so as everyone's down in this dark fucking hole, you know, everyone's just at the very end of the cavern, doing whatever, and Matthew's trying to learn the language.
Matt's trying to learn a language.
Deimos is
Marth
carrying-
currently-
Deimos is carrying the top half of a
No,
of
he
a
already threw
robot.
it down.
No,
Screaming
yeah, no,
the
no, it's
Soviet
already down
anthem.
the hole.
The B1 battle droid.
Let's
Well,
see, Marth is
was.
currently on a crusade.
Yeah, Deimos, you hear the Soviet anthem just get farther and farther distant as it goes down. You hear it hit something as if it pinged off a wall, and then it just keeps going.
Well, I'll know if it ever hits bottom, I guess.
After a while, you just can't hear it.
Goes to the abyss now.
Oh, she's at 14.
It rises up with a fury known only to gods.
God damn it, Everest.
That B1 battle droid.
Why would he do that?
That B1 battle droid is now a robotic lich. Have fun.
No,
is gonna be
no,
interesting.
it's more of a it's down to the machine goddess. The machine goddess has blessed him with immortality. He comes back flying
Yay.
and kills
Unless
Deimos.
It's time to answer for your crimes.
It kills Deimos.
Fuck you. He ain't doing shit from the bottom of that never-ending hole.
He flies back up with a jetpack. You don't need legs to operate a jetpack. If anything, it's more effective.
He lands on Marth
It
and Marth
probably
just
is.
throws him back up.
But it's not against the machine goddess's law to kill a robot.
The robot comes up, flies up to Marth with a jetpack. Marth mugs him of his jetpack and throws him back down the hole.
Marv grabs him by the face, pulls the jetpack off him.
Back to game.
Oh,
Before we get too
okay.
off track.
But yes,
Now I have a jetpack.
you're so now he's just standing next to the edge,
Pep,
next to the
Just
ship.
stand on jetpack. Mine.
Deimos, you hear the bass thumping of a party aboard the Gimme.
What?
Lizards aren't in there.
What the shit?
Am I resurrecting the Dark Lord? with a major
I'm
power?
fucking checking the
You're
goddamn
raving
game.
with the Dark Lord.
Dark Lord Sauron. We must go.
Party! That's a 3.
So it's a D20.
From...
Interesting.
Okay, yeah, Palpatine's definitely gone.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, fuck, my meat puppet!
Anyway, so Deimos, you go aboard the ship. You see all the lights are rapidly swapping between colors, and you see Palpatine laying on the ground with a spilt bottle of what was it, ale or whatever?
Galaxy.
No,
Oh.
ale, because if there were no other alcohol, it's just what he gave him. He's sitting there with his hands are in the praying position, holding the bottle or the
Is this
flask
cult
of whatever.
Party god?
No, the ring compelled him to drink, and since it's magic, alcohol.
I mean, yeah, but
He takes damage from alcohol.
I
No,
know.
he takes damage from the curse, which is double because it's magic.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So,
it's
so Palpatine's like falling over on the ground with his hands in the praying
24 damage. You
position.
would have to be at max health to survive this.
So,
It'd be the only way.
How much health was I at?
I don't know. What were you?
I was at
Oh,
23
by the way, my mother's
health.
almost here, so.
he was at 23.
I was at 23 health.
He's at 1 hit
Oh.
point.
No, he's dead.
No, I'm dead.
He takes 24 damage.
Well,
from
he's
his double.
dying.
Oh wait,
I'm dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait.
good at math.
So he's not dead yet.
No, he's dying.
Technically save me.
He's
I'm
in
going
that
to-
dying state.
Put him in the ground.
Put him in the tombstone.
Put him in a tombstone.
Well, Deimos,
Okay.
you have a conundrum here. Do you want Palpatine to become more powerful and just kill him later to really just kill him, his soul and all, or do you
Is
want
the
to just kill
katana
him
still
now?
there?
Is the
Oh
katana
no,
still
I
there?
have
That is the
different
question.
plans.
Yes, Palpatine has everything on him that they had a few minutes ago.
Okay.
He's sitting there
Okay.
grasping this thing of whatever it was. Pretty sure it was ale, given him by
Well,
Matthew.
Oh god.
Matt killed him.
Ross is gonna be pissed.
The
No, not
one person.
Marv's gonna be pissed. Avarice. Melissa's gonna feel it. A kill was stolen.
as soon as Palpatine's life drains away, everybody in the galaxy will know, and they will know that you did it, Matt.
They don't know whether to praise you or be pissed that you took it away from them.
You
One
will
person.
you will have the
The
wrath.
one person that didn't want to kill Palpatine killed Palpatine.
It's poetic justice.
God fucking damn.
Just let me die.
But,
damn it. It's poetic justice.
Oh no, I'm stabilizing you.
I'll try to keep
Oh,
them.
Roll for medical. Critical failure. You crush his skull. Oops.
I'm so.
Hey,
It's-
that means Matt didn't kill him.
Hey!
Oh god.
Okay, Palpatine, you regain consciousness with 1 hit point.
I didn't say that. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Okay. I dragged
So
him to the
you seen?
researcher.
So Palpatine gets up. You know he.
What do you mean gets up? I don't want him conscious.
No, no, no,
you
no.
need to be conscious.
His body sits back up, and he's still holding the flask, and he takes another swig.
You should have taken the ring off.
Okay, I'm going to take him to the researchers and try and stabilize him again.
Sean, roll a d3.
It's a D6.
d6.
He is totally fucking dead.
Give me a natural 1 on a d6.
Nope. 4.
You take 8 damage.
He's dead.
You're now super critical. So you see Palpatine just get back up, his hands still in the praying position, swigs, coughing up blood, he falls back over.
Scientists!
Wait, what do you
I
mean
need a
scientists?
response.
I don't think
The fuck
scientists
you
know-
want?
I don't think the scientists know medical.
Get in here!
We'll see like Palpatine's in the empty room just drinking. Or was drinking. Currently dying on the floor.
Take me to the Russian. He will turn me into a new Darth Vader. Communist Darth Vader.
Chup, you're going to be my Darth Vader.
He runs the corner. What seems to be the problem? Holy shit!
So you guys...
I imagine Deimos is just gonna be like, fix now.
Do thing, yes.
Yes.
Run heal Palpatine.exe.
He walks over, he slaps him. He's not waking up.
Alright, I need your help to stabilize him.
Scientists are the best fucking things ever.
This is outside of my expertise.
I don't want him dead. Or at least completely brain dead yet.
Wait a minute. Who signs our checks?
Palpatine.
He's looking at you, Deimos.
I didn't hear what you say.
Who signs our checks?
That's a good question.
That is Palpatine, is that?
Honestly, you're paid by the entirety of the crew.
Okay then, this is outside my expertise. There's no way I can help.
And he walks away.
Now, is this the terrified one?
No.
No, he's still locked in the rig. The shield
He
is
was
Okay,
about to come out, but then he saw the fucking Crusades.
Deus fault. Deus fault.
I'm
Deus
going to
Vult,
try to
Deus Vult.
intimidate him into helping me.
Go get the mentally damaged scientist, the traumatized scientist.
He
Go
sounds
fix
perfect for what I
His
want.
name is Terry.
His name is Terry.
I can't really help him. He's pretty up pretty badly.
Just give me to Dimitri and Bear. They will make me into something more
I'm going
powerful
to
than I could
try-
ever imagine.
Need to intimidate this scientist into getting the other scientist and both of them helping me.
Oh god damn it.
Poor scientist.
Poor scientist.
Your scientist is gonna pull out a freaking shotgun and shoot you in the face, Deimos. He's done with the crap.
Look. He's a pretty smart guy. He's looked at demos before. He knows for a fact that won't work.
That has more of a chance of hurting him than hurting me.
Yeah. I'm here to play with you.
Disturbance in the-
Boom! Ha 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 ha. Trucker69. Fuck Terry. Who is that?
Why? Why do you hate Terry?
He's
It's someone from the
literally
crew.
only
I
one-
know this.
He's literally the only one who's done any good on this ship.
I'm gonna
Terry?
go and see if I can
I
get
need
him.
you two to help me stabilize this guy, and then I have plans.
I shall see if I can go and coax him out of the room. I'll be right back.
Good boy.
Oh. I found this by searching D&D. Well, welcome to the clusterfuck. It's absolutely hilarious. I should probably leave a link to the YouTube where all these are placed. welcome, trucker, to the absolute shit show.
It's great.
So Terry goes off. So Terry goes off to go get George.
I mean, Terry's the one that's like traumatized.
George.
Well, yeah, Terry's one try. George is off to go get Terry. My bad. I got that reversed.
Yeah.
Alright, so he goes and gets them. Let's try and stabilize him.
Well, it'll, you know, he hasn't had that much movement, so it'll be like 3 turns before he gets to him.
Fine, I'll try and stabilize him here.
You get 3 rolls.
Natural fucking 20.
Palpatine, you're brought back from the brink.
Let's see if I put him back.
Okay. So Deimos like puts his hand together, rubs them together, electricity sparks between his hands, and he just freaking
Clear.
clear.
Drink.
He sits up and starts drinking again.
Deimos, take this bottle.
I have 0 idea about the ring. You took that without my knowledge.
Palpatine sits up and starts
Back.
drinking again.
In fact, let me even see if you have a ring. I noticed the ring.
There's a clear correlation between me drinking the alcohol and
And the
puking up
curse.
blood.
2 D10.
Oh god damn it.
8. You take 16 damage.
Damage.
Back to
And
critical.
Negative.
Palpatine sits up, takes a swig, coughs
Is
up
he not
a
dead?
whole lot more blood, and falls back over again.
This always happens to my characters. They refuse to fucking die.
Glad to be here for all the killings.
I mean, he's
Right.
dying multiple times. I'll be shocked if he doesn't have brain damage by the end of
Terry
this.
begins to fling shit at imaginary people.
Is anyway.
So while this shit show's going on, Lecter, you get a call.
Ah,
Is it from somebody who actually knows how to use medicine?
No.
who's it from? Is it your mother?
You can't deny that call. It just
Lecter's
answers.
mother.
That's it.
Lecter's mother.
But no,
works
Lecter, you're being called.
Lecter's not here.
What? Where the fuck did he go?
I'm currently looking
Cancer!
at the stream. It's the Kerbal Space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't
Space
changed that yet.
Program
Shit.
background.
Should probably fix that. There we go.
Lazy.
We'll start shortly. It's
And
fine.
while it is wonderful,
It is exactly what we are.
It's fine, Nuke. It's fine.
everything's fine.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll work this in. Riley, you get a phone call in the middle of all this. Ring.
It's
What
Jeff,
is it?
our
Riley,
newest
it's your
employee.
mother.
What?
Riley, it's your father.
You're dead.
So you thought.
I saw your brain cavity opened up by a 762 bullet. You're dead.
Anyway, no. Brianna?
Yes.
You're
Lecter's
calling the
not
crew
here
to ask if
take
you
that
can
call.
join them since they left the open invitation to rejoin whenever you felt like it.
Say that again. You got to say it a little louder.
You're calling the crew to ask where they are so you can join up with them. Because you're like 5 systems away.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
Okay. Don't this to be the same voice, but
It doesn't really matter. There's no recordings and no one's here to remember. Except Deimos.
Yep.
That nobody does voices besides me.
hello,
And me.
hello.
You're the fucking DM. That's your job.
Who's there?
This is Deimos.
Somebody gonna answer the phone?
Why did you have to call me now? I'm about to do brain surgery. Honest to God, brain surgery.
I drink to forget Terry. God damn it, Trucker.
Trucker, I'm extending an official invitation. If you wish to join.
Long time no see. How are you doing?
Yeah, we're talking to me.
So,
Who are you?
oh, we're on fucking Nova Solo in our solar system.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay, here's the coordinates.
Clean.
Trucker 96, no mic, and I'm driving.
Make sure my cabin is clean and
Oh.
aired out.
Heaven.
My cabin is cleared and aired out.
Ah. So, okay, so Trucker 69 is an actual trucker.
We're learning.
As,
Oh no.
and is
we're
listening to this shit show go on. Personally, I would do it too.
I hang up since he doesn't say anything else.
What do you mean? I gave you the coordinates. I
Yeah,
don't
he told you.
understand what you're saying about heaven or hell.
Something about
I said,
getting a
make
room
sure that
clean.
my cabin is aired out, cleaned and aired out.
Oh, your cabin. I kept
Yes.
hearing heaven. It was like, whoa. That sounds like
Okay.
you've been busy.
Make sure
Oh,
heaven's cleaned out and ready for me. Wait, what?
Bolvar, is that you? Are you here to take me to heaven?
Shut up, you. Smash you in the
Palpatine.
chest.
You see Bolvar in front of you, angelic wings and everything.
I reach out to him.
Moon, if you want to.
Away.
Palpatine, it's time to pass on.
Okay, well, we've got a lot of rooms. I don't know if you still have your room,
Freaking finally get me away from these people.
but you can get your own bunk. No, live, damn it!
Back to Trucker for a moment.
I roll a
As
19 on
he reaches, as he reaches to Bolvar, Deimos brings him back from the brink.
Psst, ah!
I also take off the ring. Like he goes to take the swig, I just grab his hand around the bottle and rip the ring off his finger.
Does that stop him from drinking, though?
The ring does not come off.
Oh no. Drink!
I'm trying to drink through Deimos's grip.
Nobody
You want
moves
a
his
rope
head.
Oppose strength check.
I'm opposing the strength check.
You don't need to. Force.
Oh yeah, I use the force to bring the.
If he-
Like Deimos is holding, like has his hand on Palpatine's head and one in his arms to keep him at distance. It's like, Palpatine, you see the alcohol flow out of the bottle through the air and then into his mouth.
I slap his fucking mouth. Backhanded.
He's already drinking.
This is
D3!
less for the fa-
You can take the bottle.
This bottle's gotta be like empty.
It is.
This is your final chance, Deimos.
D10. All hell's just breaking loose.
Please, 10.
8, 16. Palpatine's back to critical condition. So Palpatine vomits up blood yet again.
From
There's,
0
there's a
to
small
95.
pool now. He's
You
at
know-
freaking negative 17 health.
By the way, when I become conscious again, I'm gonna drink the blood because it has alcohol.
He's not wrong.
Okay. So, so have the researchers come back yet?
Shut up.
You hear in the distance, Terry, come on, it's time to get out of there.
You just hear Terry saying, Deus Vult, Deus Vult.
We've accidentally converted him.
Terry, you gotta get out of there at some time. Look, you need a drink, and people need our help, man. People are dying. As Marv makes his way back to the ship because there's nothing else for him to do. Should Marv do that? Make his way back? Because you're in a dead-end cave that has nothing in it.
Yeah, there's nothing really in here. Guys, we're going back. There's fault.
Palpatine, you hear? I mean, Deimos,
No,
you hear the Deus Volt's getting closer.
Fucker. Terry is an NPC who has been just tormented by some of the crew.
Some
includes
one.
me.
One
One
person in
crew.
particular.
One crew member.
One more than the rest.
Freaking
Her character was a little loopy, and she would either hug or stab people. So every time she
Very
get,
unpredictable.
or just violent. Oh, then fuck him.
yeah, Terry's
No.
Terry's pretty messed up.
Every time she wanted to go do something and nobody would do anything with her, she would round the corner and punch Terry
Or stab him.
or stab him. And then there was one, and then Deimos ran around full with the inside of his suit, which was full of blood and vomit, which smelled terrible and nauseated everyone around him. As he just ran after people, making them vomit.
That was Palpatine's
You see,
blood
Trucker,
Yeah.
Terry is a scientist, so he's slightly important as an NPC. We like to call the unimportant NPCs expendable lemmings.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
But Lecter is an
Researcher,
expendable
bring a long and pointy needle.
Oh god. Are you gonna lobotomize him?
I'm dying. You're gonna lobotomize a dying person.
I mean, I can't get the
Save.
ring off your finger.
Then
We don't
I
have any
can't
long
do
Gotta
needles.
get the brain out.
I can't
Cut the
stop
finger
you from drinking more alcohol.
cut
You're
the finger
dying.
off.
Scientist, bring me my ice pick.
You could, cut the finger off. Just get me away from alcohol. You do a lot of things.
Maybe.
Fuck it, do it with your greatsword.
See, you seem to be under the
You
presumption
have a
that I'm
plasma
trying
knife.
to save Palpatine. No, I'm trying to kill Palpatine. I'm trying to keep your body alive.
Yeah, my body is currently dying. You're doing a very bad job. You're doing a great job. You're just doing it very wrongly.
You're doing a great job, but badly.
So you gotta roll to stabilize him again, because he's a puddle of
Oh, blood.
dying right now. Natural fucking 20.
So, I'm back
So
at blood.
Palpatine, you reach out your hand as to grab the mug of ale with you and Bolvar at your oasis, which is you see the bar in the distance extending for eternity. All these friendly faces like, come enjoy a drink with us. You're like, yes,
Yeah, come
I'm
on.
coming. Ah!
As Deimos just punches the light back in you. Ah!
And this time, I
You forget.
I just put my hand over his mouth and I close off his nostrils. I'm rendering him unconscious, not
Force lightning.
dying or critical.
Force
Force
lightning.
lightning.
Roll for Force Lightning.
Wait, on him or you?
On him.
But
Are
he's
you
metal.
sure that's a good idea?
It's gonna hit us both.
It's gonna go great.
So either
It's gonna go perfectly. Go ahead and roll for
it's
damage.
Like everything in D&D.
it's 66, correct?
Correct. Actually, it's gone up. It's now 76. So add one more to that.
I shall add one more to that.
So 23. 24.
Now, I'm assuming since he's touching me, it's also hitting me.
Correct. You take the same amount of damage.
Palpatine.
I'm now at negative 23 health.
What's your max health?
25.
Still in critical.
You need to match your own health to die, damn it.
Oh my
trying.
god, the Marf's never gonna fucking die!
If someone runs up and shoots you, you just die instantly.
I mean, yeah.
I'm really trying. I really am.
By the way, Deimos, you take half of that.
Half of it.
Takes half of that. Oh yeah, he's insulated.
Mostly.
Half forgot that we did that to him.
Yeah.
Alright, so it was 24 damage, so 12.
Yeah, you take 12
so
damage.
18.
So you're down to 18 health.
Yep.
Stabilize me again.
What do you mean? You're not like.
Oh no,
Oh no,
I'm at
he's
negative-
dying.
I'm at negative 22 health.
So
Alright.
so you see, so a mass amount of blood goes in between your fingers, Deimos, and just covers you. As he coughs up a whole shit ton of it, you see burn marks all over his skin. As he crumples and is like, and you're holding him up by his face.
I'm going to try and save you. Scientist number 2.
I swear to God.
Scientist number
Natural fucking 20.
This will be
At
his
this
third
point,
natural
probably
20.
won.
It would be
I
Yep.
knew it!
Yes!
I called it!
finally the sweet embrace of death.
Okay, so Deimos charges up too much electricity and zaps the shit out of you. Your chest explodes.
Actually,
Yes.
that should only be 2 counts. He should have 1 more left.
Well, he needs to roll not to die. Deimos.
He
I mean,
does.
Palpatine. Unless he wants to fail, he can choose that.
It's a perseverance check, right?
And he
Yeah.
only needed 1. He was at 24, weren't you? No, you were at 23.
I was at yeah.
Come on into the tower.
I'm
We're
debating
waiting
just-
for
Into
you.
Yeah, come on. We got drinks ready for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Bolvar.
say-
Bolvar leans
go
over the table. Come on in.
Come on in, Palpatine.
I'm gonna go ahead and
We
set that
saved you
for
a seat.
natural 1 on my perseverance roll.
What?
Natural 1 on my perseverance roll. That's what I'm saying it to.
He chooses to fail.
I am going to roll a medical in lieu.
Roll for
because
explosion rate.
I don't want him to die.
No, you fucking failed.
No,
So
you
Palpatine's-
rolled natural.
I'm not letting him just take a 1.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you
I'm
have
taking a 1.
Palpatine, at least roll.
Okay.
Roll for explosion radius.
Natural. Fucking. 20.
Yes.
4, you fail. Yeah, Palpatine straight up dies. His chest explodes with all the fucking electricity pulsing through Deimos' hands.
Roll for explosion radius.
Can you roll
Okay.
for me a D5?
Mhm.
Because we
Wow.
can do that on roll 20.
What was it?
You know what? D6. Forget it. Make it easier.
Okay.
Extend the radius by 1 foot.
You know what? I'm going to channel my
You
17 instead to keeping his brain, like, electrified.
So you're keeping the brain alive.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Palpatine, you're dead. There's a massive explosion of Palpatine's chest as all of his everything goes all over the walls, all over Deimos. And around the corner, George! I'm here, Terry wouldn't come! No, after the explosion, he's like, okay, I'm here. I couldn't get Terry to come,
You should have had him here already. And Terry should be here too.
you couldn't convince him. You
Whatever.
couldn't convince Terry, and neither one of them had medical skills.
Can my Force Ghost come and kill my brain? So Deimos cannot, and just mangle my body so Deimos cannot use it?
You aren't Yoda. You are nowhere near approaching Yoda.
I don't care. It's the Force Ghosts.
But yeah, so the entirety of the inside of this room is now covered in Palpatine's blood. Nobody touch it, or you'll get 27 types of diseases. We're not joking. It's like, okay, I'm here to,
You'll get far more than 27, but most of those aren't named.
I know, I was only giving out the named ones.
George,
Palpatine, good news! Your curses are gone!
Yay!
So you can drink all you want in the afterlife.
Man, that would suck. Good drink.
I'm having a great time with Boulevard. Death.
And
The
everybody
Eternal
else.
Bar. I imagine every other Palpatine's just
There's a
talking
few. There's actually a few.
I had been emotionally abused, I'd have trouble coming, just like Terry.
Take that in multiple ways.
Finally dead, guys.
It finally happened.
I know. It
Palpatine,
took so much.
you finish the walk. You enter the light. What a glorious scene. More boulevards than you can count. Drinks as far as I can see. A bar extending on forever.
I mean, that's one interpretation.
I spend the rest of eternity in this bar, having a grand time.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Palpatine.
In Deimos'
Palpatine?
version,
The first character to actually die.
Huzzah!
in Deimos's
And not voted
version
off.
in
or
Deimos's
group
version
murdered.
of events, you are just suspended in a completely
God damn it. Chopper.
defective mind.
Did I kill myself?
Sort of. Yeah.
That doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Nobody else got the freaking
I mean,
pleasure of it.
sort of. I'm kind of keeping you semi-alive.
Nope.
You're not going to be recognizable as Palpatine after this, so you know that Palpatine is gone.
I need
He
you
sees
to-
the face of God. It's Terry.
I did roll. It was a 17.
Yeah. Now he can't help you keep him alive, but he can definitely preserve his brain.
I mean, if my brain is alive, wouldn't...
It was dead long enough for you to like fully die.
No, like I said, in Deimos' version of events, you're not technically dead. You're just
Medically.
you're just brain damaged. All right. You're still medically alive. You're just brain.
Okay, so you wanted George to help you?
Yes.
Yeah, George like rounds the corner with a plasma knife
That's not what I need.
and a jar. Yeah. So George is like, so we need to keep his brain alive, right?
Yes.
He pulls out a jar, like a big tall one, and he carefully cuts out his spinal column and cuts out his brain and puts it in the jar and like connects all the neurodes to it and has tubes going to it.
Oh my
There,
God.
he's technically
George.
alive.
George.
Yeah.
You are getting a fucking bonus, man.
Thank you. I try.
All right.
Thank you, I tried my best.
Like,
Somebody hook up a speech thing. to it.
oh no. Oh no. You're getting something far better.
But yeah, his brain and his whole spinal stem is perfectly intact in this giant, 4 foot, 3 foot tube, something like that. Whatever the height of his of the top of his brain to the bottom of his spinal column.
Whew.
I mean,
Okay.
his brain is pretty big, so.
All right. So, George, along with that bonus, I'm gonna have to ask you. Don't talk to anybody else about this.
About
Especially
what?
not Terry. Good man. Terry's very frail. Anyways,
Physically, yes. Mentally, he's actually pretty strong. Other than the multiple beatings, he doesn't quite deal with that too well. This actually might excite him.
good. Very good.
He runs over. Terry, we got a new test subject. It's a brain in a jar.
It's Palpatine's brain.
It's Palpatine's brain in a jar, even better.
No,
Does this mean that Matt gets the ship?
no, it's still Palpatine.
Because that would make fucking sense, because
No.
he's the scientist!
No,
You'd be next in
Palpatine's
line,
still-
so I don't see why not. I don't think anyone would
No.
fight you for it.
Palpatine is still medically alive, so the ship still is.
Oh, God
So
damn it.
So guys,
Next episode. Matt,
Guys.
Matt disintegrates a brain.
everybody, I have bad news for nobody.
What?
Palpatine has died.
I can see that.
No, you can't. You're not on the ship yet.
I'm imagining that Marv has gotten to the ship with his fast as hell speed.
Marv like rounds the corner. I can see that.
Marv. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You didn't get to do it. He just his head just exploded on down.
Damn it.
It was a pretty good way to go. You can still see his guts everywhere.
I know, it's pretty great, but...
They're currently all over the ceiling, and that wall, and the opposing wall, and all of this room.
Somebody's gonna have to clean that up.
That's true. I will actually do my duty.
Nose goes.
Yep.
Nose.
I don't have a nose.
Ah!
I don't think Marv does either.
They do.
Okay.
Upload Palpatine's consciousness into the ship's computer.
Wait,
Oh,
no. Given what that means, only since nose goes, and Marv is the only one with the nose.
The scientist said it too.
Fine. I'll barter with him. Anyways, yeah, I at least. pull
Anyway,
on
so
his-
the scientist goes away with his brain in a jar.
his
and-
brain with the jar in a jar.
Well, his Palpatine's brain in a jar.
My brain.
Good boy.
Yeah.
All right, so ready to continue the adventure.
So,
And nothing of
there wasn't
importance was
anything in
lost.
there, so... Guess we could try another tunnel? I don't know.
How long, by the way, will it take me to join up with them?
7 years!
Oh, okay.
How about we just make it like an hour or something?
I'm gonna say no. You'll be like you'll be at station absolutely hammered within the hour. Yeah, you just like grab it. You just grab the nearest shuttle bus and hop on over. Minus like 1,000 credits.
By the way, we have to talk about Palpatine's will.
Everything goes to Palpatine.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He is
Anyway.
going to be entombed along with all his worldly possessions, including the gimme.
Yep.
Anyway,
I disagree with that.
anyway, so you see a small spatial rift as a hand comes out and steals the Edge of Katana.
Legally, that is.
And it's now gone.
It's mine.
Oh, do you try to stop efforts?
I will fucking bronze check.
Get a bronze check a demigod.
Do it.
It's not a god.
I said demigod.
It's not that either.
Pretty much is.
Kind of is, though.
It's not
No.
great.
No, he like pulls it through. All the grip on your hand is gone.
Ah! I just,
He stole that also.
Roll
son
to
of a
see-
bitch.
Roll to see
Consider
whether-
yourself lucky that he didn't just steal your arm again.
Deimos, roll
Pop-
to see if you grab the sheath.
Oh god.
No, shall we do I'm just gonna do a 1d100.
Deimos grabs the sheath.
I think the
Avarice
sheath would be a
grabs
good
the-
thing. Avarice is just like, finally, the sword is
Shit!
Shit!
So
Avarice gets
through
a
the
pound
hold on, hold on. So through the golden rift, you hear lots amounts of cursing as Everest has cut his dimension in half.
Bitch!
No, his dimension's been cut in half. Shink!
Oh,
Fuck!
god damn it!
Yes.
You just see him look through the portal.
Palpatine's hand falls in a big, just a big middle finger right to the floor.
Nope. Both Palpatine's hands are stuck in the praying position, and the fingers have been locked, and they're not moving.
Would you like the sheath back?
Yes, I would actually. Give me that.
How much, man?
The sheath of your fucking life.
If
I'll
you-
do it. Don't fuck with me.
Come on, man. You're a businessman.
You and
I'll
I
do
both
it for
are-
like half a corn chip.
I mean,
I don't even eat.
I mean, technically, if we want to, if we want to talk about the law, it is in Palpatine's will.
Fine, yeah, have a gold coin.
Oh god.
Deal.
Cursed.
Like that's all those curse coins. Is it?
By the way, adding to the list armed robbery to Avarisk's crimes.
I'm pretty sure he's gotten that way before this point.
But now it's known to the crew.
Alright, I give him the sheath. Through his portal, which is
I'm
cut in
gonna
half.
fix my dimension.
Add 1 gold coin to your inventory.
Would you like to take the 80 that was on me?
No. I would very much not.
Why?
What do you mean,
wait,
why?
you
I know
don't
his
know?
shit's cursed.
Oh yeah, you don't know which ones are cursed and which ones aren't.
Exactly. Alright, so I feel like that's
And now the
all,
grudge against the turnip farmer has been settled. You're dead. Of course it is.
It ends in an eternal bar fight. Turns out he worshipped Bolvar also.
like, unless you paid someone to enforce your will,
Eternal bar fight. When he dies, it's on.
basically. Alright, so, I'm going to loot you for everything it's not obviously cursed, not the gold coins, and not the fucking ring.
So you would find. Well, first off, there's the purple
Lightsaber.
pimp hat. There's the purple pimp hat.
You get the pimp hat, the pimp clothes.
I ripped the pimp hat. Well, I guess I can sell it for later. Oh wait, except
You
the
wear
clothes
it!
are ruined. No, fuck you.
Wear it!
Only
It's
the
not sized for the goddamn war machine,
It's
alright?
stained red with the blood of Palpatine.
only the underside.
So you also get a white suit with a black tie, a black suit with a red tie, the keys to a sports bike.
No problem with that.
Which is
Do I
currently
have-
broken.
Do I still have the tube of Hammerall? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Tube of Hammerall, a bag of space.
Wait, no,
gum.
you gave that to Marv.
No. I
No,
didn't.
Marv gave that to him.
Yeah, that's right. No, Marv has like seven things of it.
Frank stole it from me, so.
Oh,
Scratch
yeah,
the
that's right.
tube of Hammerall.
Frank has that.
Uh,
It was dangerous. He took it away from you so you wouldn't hurt yourself.
You also get a personal shield with 3 charges. So a bottle of ibuprofen.
Why
The
not?
Bolvarian talisman. The shield, hazmat spacesuit. A senator
That's
robe.
kind of been destroyed.
Scratch the hazmat spacesuit thing. A senator robe with a Cheriton underneath. You also get the teleport gun, a 9mm handgun, purple lights,
Never used.
and a pimp cane.
Badass Dr. Kane.
Alright, so all that pimp stuff going on sale. Just saying that outright. Like,
Come on, man. At least,
Puts the pimp hat on one of the antennas on his head. So it's like
No.
off center.
At least
I
put
mean,
it on
you
like
could put it
this
on the
guy.
target dummy.
Yeah, just dress the target dummy in like pimp clothes.
you know what? That's fair. Once we, oh wait, is it in the gimme?
It's behind you, covered in blood.
Next.
Be right back.
Perfect.
I have to make a phone call.
Oh, by the way, there is a perfect blood shadow that went around where you were standing.
Good.
So like the outline of you on the wall.
I could sell this as a Picasso or something.
The ship?
No. No, just the wall panel.
I call it robots bathed in blood.
Call it robot space and Palpatine.
No, I call it the splatter of Palpatine's death.
Not just the splatter of Palpatine.
Splatter of PT.
Palpatine Splatter.
Palpatine splatter. We're down with
It's got
that.
ring to it.
I'm super down with that.
Alright, so I dress up the dummy, and I go outside covered in blood.
Okay, so there's the dummy who's wearing a pimp hat and the pimp robes, I guess.
Alright.
Which the
I
whole the whole inside of it's covered in blood. The outside looks pretty fine.
Alright, scientist, I'll be back later to clean up the mess. Also, I have
Okay.
plans for that brain. We're gonna try and
Currently hidden.
shut up. We're gonna roboticize. We're gonna make a connection between my body and that brain. Eventually. You guys can have fun with it however you want. As long as it's intact.
There's a hole in the back of the brain.
God,
Already.
it might still work. He didn't need his ocular lobe anyways. He ain't got no eyes.
Anyway. Yeah, that's happening. And you have Brianna coming to the station, so you should probably go up there and meet her.
Who?
Brianna.
Again, who?
You actually met her, didn't you?
No.
Right, you weren't there for the EMP planet.
Yeah,
She's a
wasn't
part of the crew you've never met before. Just like John.
Oh, great. So do you think there's anything in this, in these, tunnels that I can actually hit?
It's not looking like it. I mean, heretic bodies.
I mean, yeah, but they're already dead.
So, looking at Palpatine, he's in the same praying position as a few of those other bodies were.
Can we just fast track to the station and back?
Sure, everyone goes ahead and gets back on the ship, and everyone flies off. Are the Wizards gonna get on the ship, or the Wizards just gonna go back to the tower or continue exploring?
I don't know. What do they want to do? I'm still.
By the way,
trying
it
to
is
study
currently
this
raining
language.
into the tunnel.
Matt is still trying to figure out this language. I don't know. What do they want to do?
They can fuck around. Like, we'll be right back. It's only gonna take like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I mean, we can still. The Crusade can still look around. There were other tunnels, right?
Yes, there were.
the same level?
It is, yeah, very difficult to get to since you really can't see much. Because there is cloud cover, and at which point there is no light getting to the surface.
Yeah, but Marv has a flashlight.
That can't bridge the gap.
It's not powerful enough.
Shit, I need a better flashlight.
50,000 lumens! Oh! It's a beam of God.
The beam of Quan. Just a fire laser. Wait a minute. That's a good idea. I could light all the grass on fire.
Why? Is it heretic grass?
I mean, we would have light.
Not enough.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we can go and meet this new person.
Old new person.
Old new person. I don't know. And, what did the other wizards feel like doing? Yes.
It's like, there's a new place, we don't need to go back. That'll help you research the language.
Okay.
Okay, everyone knows what everyone's doing. Onward! So the time skip happens. Y'all leave the giant ass fucking hole in the ground and go up to normal terrain and up into space. Space!
Whee! Hey Marv,
Space!
this is Brianna. She is a empath, or is that her?
She hasn't left. By the way,
Oh. Kara said she'd be back.
well, she didn't leave the chat.
Well,
Oh, sorry. I said I'm I'm on the phone right now. I thought
okay.
it'd be a while before you get back to me. I need to make a phone call.
Well, we're meeting you right now. Do you want to just do this later, or
I'll do it now.
okay? Oh dear God.
No, I'm
Somebody
piecing it
came
together.
in and then somebody left.
I'm piecing it together. Marf and Deimos look absolutely fucking terrifying right now.
Very much
Marf-
so.
Marf is wearing a
yeah.
T-Rex, and Deimos is covered in blood. He's wearing Palpatine.
Basically.
120.
So,
There we go.
the what is it? PME
PGE.
or no PGE Gimme arrives at space station absolutely hammered.
What was all that?
Background
He's
music.
absolutely hammered. It's great.
So Brianna,
It's really not.
So yeah, Brianna, you make your way to the station absolutely hammered, and the guy just drops you off there.
Yeah, that's the name.
Oh, never mind.
Stay at the station.
It's okay. You can laugh. We all have.
Station name. Got you. Go ahead.
oh, we should tell her. We should try and remember the island name for her.
Oh no. She'll figure that out as we go.
So, who arrives first, Sean?
You guys do because you're far closer.
Kind of loud. Is there a way to lower the volume
yeah.
in the music?
Right click
Yeah.
and you can pull it down.
Right click,
I-
red
like
boat.
1%.
I always have Fredboat muted
Mhm.
because Fredboat's way too
Okay,
fucking loud.
that guy. Okay, that's a bot. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
thanks.
Fredboat.
Should I just delete Palpatine's character on here?
No. I like using his. I like using old and dead characters' stats for other things.
Well,
We're gonna fight a bunch of clones of Palpatine.
oh god, no.
Lolly Man, I have returned. I've been unable to show up due to school.
return of Lollyman.
Otherwise, this is great.
9,600.
That's just how many lollies he's seen.
My God.
Alright, so we're waiting around the station for Brianna to show up. Good. What's your fucking name? I forget. Nick?
Yes.
Yes, Nick. Do you have a secondary player or character set up?
It's not. It doesn't have stats yet, but I do have the basics. I believe. I need to run it by Sean really fast though.
Yes.
Palpatine
Message
be
him
your
about it.
manager.
So Brianna, your space Uber drops you off.
Yeah, you get dropped off at the station. It's a decently nice station. You see where it's been recently repaired. By the way, the repairs are done.
Finally.
Oh, great.
They were done like last week.
Where would I be? Ping me in the area that I'd be at right now.
I gotta find your body. Either that, or we didn't give you one, or it's been deleted. One of the two.
Or
Okay.
you're a
We didn't give her-
ghost.
Oh wait,
Drop
no,
the
we gave her an elf. Right?
token. My token right here.
Which reminds me, where the fuck is Deimos?
I come from the rock
Deimos.
throne.
Deimos, you bastard! Get over here.
Huh.
He's usually in there, but he's not.
Well, he's currently with
Yeah, he's on the PG.
Palpatine.
There's Matt.
Ah, there he is.
So wait, did the wizards also go on the ship? Or
No,
and
they were
since the-
helping you with it.
Okay, I'm right here.
And since the repairs are done, I need healing.
I need healing.
I need healing.
Okay, Hanzo. Yeah, they make their way to you and come and help you.
Now?
Just scroll up. I'll put you in the bay with him.
Marf also goes on to station absolutely hammered. because it's been a while.
Okay.
Why not? He has nothing better to do.
Genji Cat, is that you?
This looks like fucking a high noon standoff or something.
Just put you at the other end of the
Mark
thing.
Mark pulls out diplomacy. And then just shoots everyone and kills them.
Yeah. So since the repairs are done and waiting for Brianna, I get
Anyway,
minor repairs.
anyway, yeah, we'll say she it's up in this top one, and she makes her way out. Brianna, you walk out of the airlocks in between the sections, and you see a 7-foot-tall murder robot covered in blood, all the front of him, and you see a Krogan covered in a T-Rex skull and various bones.
Oh no, I kept the T-Rex skull intact because that's a trophy. I used the rest of the bones for the armor.
I thought you used it as a helmet.
Oh, I disappeared.
T-Rex skull's way too big to use as a helmet.
You're
It's
up
not
here.
exactly a T-Rex.
No, it was.
It was a straight up fucking T-Rex, man.
Never mind. Yeah.
This person here, and this person here.
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, one of them's covered in giant bones, and the other one's a 7-foot-tall robot covered in blood. And the Krogan that has all these bones on him has 2 giant hammers and a dual 50 cal on his back. And the robot has what is
a lot
visible?
of blood on them.
I have a lot of shit.
What is
You've
visible?
seen either of them, right?
Actually no, you haven't seen either one of them.
Boys?
Is it?
Brianna, it's nice to have you back.
You've never seen this robot before.
The giant blood-covered robot approaches you.
Okay. See if the robot has a brain.
I mean, he does.
Brain?
I do
mean-
now!
All hail Bloodbot.
I'm sorry. Continue. It's in
Does the
the fridge.
robot have a brain?
I mean, he does now.
Just,
I'm looking
Does
in
Mark
there.
know about
See if
that?
there's a brain in there.
Oh,
Deimos.
no. This is 100% mechanical.
Yeah, you don't sense any organical brain inside of him.
Okay. Turn and look at Bone Boy. Does he have a brain?
Name's Mark.
Yeah.
And yes, I do have a brain.
he does
It's
not.
No,
approximately
she's
the
thinking
size of-
this.
Oh.
She's thinking this. She's not saying it aloud.
It's approximately the size of a walnut.
Are you two?
What? Wait, did you ask who? Did you ask who are we?
Yeah, you cut out on the first part.
Who
Yeah.
are you two?
It's
Well, I'm Moff, the Archbishop of the system.
And I'm Deimos. We met before a long time ago. Actually, how fucking long in game has it been?
From
Yeah, a couple
then,
months?
Oh wait, you might
from then,
You might
it,
be
it might be like 5-6 months, something like that.
be
Okay.
confused because you got a new body.
Yes, this is my new form. I have an upgrade in the wet works.
He looked like he had an upgrade in wet works, indicating the blood all over the robot.
Yep. Basically.
I hesitate to ask, stepping around Bloody Boy, to ask
Wait,
because I've been here. Right now, I've just been on a very long cruise, and I'd just like to get to my quarters.
Uh,
You again, Demos, right?
yes. we watch you.
I just sort of lean over to Davis and I'm like, I think the squishy is scared of us.
So Briolana gives a wide berth to the two visibly able to murder everything in sight creatures, beings in front of her. It goes around the one covered in bones, not the one covered in blood.
No, I think I went around the one covered in blood.
bones.
The-
No,
bones.
Marv.
Yeah, you
Let's go
gave
to
me the wide.
Well,
like-
she completely avoided the one covered in blood, so
I mean, yeah,
understandable.
that's
Yeah,
reasonable.
how do I get down to the quarters?
Well, you gotta go. Well, we go back onto the ship, and I don't know where the fuck your quarters are. So
I think we used your
Then
quarters
you-
for someone else.
I think then you just figure it out.
You know, I think one of the quarters just opened up.
Oh, there you go. No, yeah, you'll be fine.
Onto the ship.
It's great.
Which ship?
Well, yeah, which ship?
Which
We
ship do you
have a
want to take
fleet
her
now.
to? I'll put it that way.
Oh.
Let's
hmm.
take her to the Breaking Wind.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
a
we're going to the Gimme. We're going to the Gimme.
okay, so a dropship comes by and everyone takes a ride over to the Gimme. I moved your
That's what
characters over to the entry point of the Gimme.
I'm in the wall. Marv got really bored, so he decided to just jump through the wall of the gimme.
Stop breaking my shit. you
And now he's floating
asshole.
off into space.
I didn't mean to do that.
By the way, and this is funny. So, Deimos, Marv, Brianna, you walk in and there's just a small army of clerics and paladins.
Guys, I'm back.
Dios Vault! Dios Vault!
Dios
Dios
Vault!
Vault!
Dios
Dios Vault!
Vault!
Dios Vault! Dios Vault!
Okay, I've definitely missed a lot with you people.
Oh, yes,
Oh yeah, you
yes,
caught us
did.
in the middle of a crusade.
Don't worry, they're not going after you.
By the way, you don't worship the god of peace.
Never
do you?
worried about things of that nature, but exactly what are you crusading?
I don't know.
Everything.
You forgot.
Mm.
Is that?
I don't
Do you
remember
want
what
that to be your?
crusading.
Do you
Yeah,
want that?
Marv just sort of thinks for a moment. He's like, you know, I can't remember. Deus Vult! Deus Vult!
What are you saying, Brianna?
Same thing.
All right, Dan was just.
You were saying something and then Marv cut you off. What were you saying?
I think she was saying something along the lines of she's never been interested in the whole religious thing.
Oh, nope.
Which is good.
No, before that, as you guys started yelling Deus Vault.
What did I say?
Don't worry, it interrupts everybody.
In character, not
What
out
was
of character.
I starting to say? I really don't remember what I was about to say.
Okay,
Something about-
I dig my. Deimos digs his elbow into Marv. The devil. Remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, we're here to kill. I don't know. Wait, was it a devil or? I thought you said it was a demon.
I mean, I think it was named Demon Root, but but Matt said devil, didn't he?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think he said devil.
You let me know what a devil is, so I know what to avoid it.
This is
Either way, we're going to kill something evil. I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
And burn a lot of shit. It's gonna be
And
great.
what is considered evil? I'm greatly interested in knowing.
Oh, great. She's asking me the really philosophical questions. God damn it.
You're asking the wrong people for this one.
Yeah, you really are. The wandering Krogan.
That may be
paladin.
true. Now, what is evil?
I'm just gonna have Deimos roll an occult check for this religious matter.
I was like,
Wait,
Marv could roll.
Marv, aren't you the head of a religion?
Oh, right. I mean, we don't really go against evil or anything. We usually just burn the heretics.
Why do you burn heretics?
Why not?
Because they don't believe in our God.
All
So
right,
you
so
kill everybody who doesn't believe in your god.
yeah, it's
Pretty
just
much.
Well, not everybody. That's only St. Gregor's Day.
Ride in
Whenever
a s-
we.
You travel in a spaceship,
Yes.
Oh, I've been staying on the planet actually for a while.
and you still believe in mythical, supernatural, of airless space.
Have you?
I
met
just look
Atlas?
at Deimos and I'm like, I don't like this one.
You are talking to the two most religious characters.
I don't
Wait, I
know.
take that back. I take that back. The currently playing most religious characters.
I
Listen,
mean, I consider Marv to be one of the higher, like,
Uh,
religious focused characters in the party.
it would be like you
And Snack.
and Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Louis. But like, then there would be between me and Lecter, but Lecter doesn't actually. I guess it kind of does.
You probably haven't heard that most of the crew picked up on religion.
So basically, they stop dead where they are and are just staring out into space as I say that.
No, they're staring at each other.
I just looked at Deimos and I just whispered to him, I don't think I like this one.
She's fine.
Why wouldn't you like me?
Reflects everybody.
Oh, she heard you.
Oh shit. Well,
You're standing right there.
no witnesses.
Shut up, Marv. She's fine.
Hmm.
Let the spiraling tombstones begin.
See, Deimos, he has a bit of finesse to it. He actually does like the spiraling tombstone. Marv rips things limb from limb.
He does a variation of the headbutt where he runs really, really hard and slams his face
Anybody
in.
checked his programming
It's more of
recently?
a body slam.
But the machine god has
His
decided that it's
programming
fine.
recently?
I mean, you can check.
Were you asking?
Well, there's only one other person here, Demos. Have you checked his programming recently?
His programming?
Are you asking Marv?
What?
Are you talking to me?
I'm not
Deimos
a
is the
fucking
robot
toaster.
and Marf is the organic.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Right,
a fucking
okay.
toaster.
Get towards the organic, which is
Marf, the Krogan.
ARF.
Have you
And
played
then-
Mass Effect?
She
Okay.
has.
Do you know what a Krogan is?
Krogan is.
Yes.
That's Marv. That's him.
It's a Krogan.
You know what? I should probably just reveal names. I don't know why I still have those hidden.
I thought you said, okay, one of you said you were a robot.
That's me.
Yes, the one on
Yeah,
the
that's
left.
That's a toaster, and I'm pointing at the giant war machine.
That's
Covered
I-
in blood.
I got that right. Okay, so it's the Krogan who was talking about religion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an archbishop.
He is donned in his like Archbishop Crusader.
I
wear.
am.
He's
Yeah.
got a fucking Pope hat.
Yeah, he is currently wearing a Pope hat on top of his
Let me
like
rephrase
environmental
that.
suit with bones
Yes.
and things on it.
Large friend, as she leans over and puts a hand on your
Like, there's a couple layers you can go through there.
Anyways, how deep do you want to go?
please.
This answer will.
Damn it. I already opened one of those. Why exactly are you going after what you call evil?
Oh no, because the fucking tree man released some ancient demon bullshit. And I gotta fix it.
Yeah, it fucked him up pretty badly, and also a forest.
He was possessed. I tried to cleanse him in holy fire, but no!
It worked in the end.
Wait, a tree man.
Yeah, Lecter.
Yes, you met him.
Ah, Lecter. Good. At least somebody I recognize. A what?
Crew has changed a lot.
Released a what?
A demon.
Okay, do you know what hell is?
Confused. Say don't.
We don't even know if it's technically
So-
connected to Hellbar.
I don't fucking know. That's what demons
Okay.
come from, right?
Okay, let us rethink the questioning here. Oh? I'm assuming it's a place of some sort.
Children.
Is it on the star charts?
No, it is the concept of being a fucking squishy instead of a machination.
Existence is hell. Vince, how can you
Of course it
release
does.
somebody from?
You know, in
we're
a
all-
fucking galaxy where magic is now a thing, don't make sense.
Magic. Okay, now I'm certain you're all pulling my leg. Is this that PLF-1?
And then friggin' Matthew teleports in.
Matt teleport.
I'm
I have
sorry.
a breakthrough.
You
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have heard
yeah.
about
The
the
hour
al-
has passed, by the way. The hour has passed. Matthew, you got like half the language down.
All right, great. Learning. Is everybody taking notes on this?
yes.
Yeah, we got it.
Somebody just popped in, you said.
No, that was a joke.
We were joking. Okay, so people call me an idiot.
Brianna, have you not
Alright.
heard about the outbreak of magic?
Okay, how many rocks have you been under?
Probably 2.
See,
I think 5.
doing some trade. I'm doing trade deals in various sectors, and
That would
magic?
be that would be impossible.
You have
For you
heard,
to not
as
have
of
heard.
like the last month, all trade deals have stopped because there's some mystical force out there stopping people from trading things, as pirates are robbing, ships and whatnot, without them even knowing it.
Oh, so I've heard of this thing people are calling magic, which of course anybody with any serious.
I
and-
cannot
and
wait for you
educated
to see
brain,
fucking Matt.
that magic is some old-timey superstitious thing, and it's just another way of referring to science that people don't understand.
So how does my hammer feel today?
Still
All
the same
of you-
day.
Everything that
Oh, it's
you
the same
said
day?
It's still the
is
same
both
day.
correct and incomplete
Here,
to
Here,
a massive
let me-
degree.
how far does a flamethrower go on my hammer?
God damn it,
So I
Mark.
don't.
I'd say about
Sure.
25 feet.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't want to burn the roof.
Stop trying to fucking kill Brianna.
I'm not. I was gonna show her magic.
Brianna,
Your magic is just a
Yes.
flamethrower, Marv.
just follow us. Just follow
Okay.
us, please.
Can I first go to my cabin,
Your
divest
cabin
myself
does
from
not
my
exist
luggage?
anymore. I'm sorry.
Cabins don't exist anymore?
Oh, we have cabins.
I mean, I used
Your
to have
cabin
my
does
room.
not.
I used to have a room, but then I got rid of it because now I have a giant church. So
Yeah, we've all been in various states of cabin and cabinless.
I've got my room pretty covered.
Let's see. Most of you are male of some sort, and I'm female, and I have no intention of quote unquote bunking with the rest of you.
I mean, I wasn't
Now-
inviting you to my church, so
Now, Brianna, as you're saying this, you see, there's the Krogan, then there's, paladins behind the Krogan lining the hallway, and then there's Deimos, the robot next to him, and behind him is a bunch of clerics lining the hallway. You do see two female paladins.
They're all kind of looking at you funny.
yeah.
All of them.
I'm pretty sure one of them.
A few
has
of them are looking
probably-
at Deimos since he is covered in blood.
That's normal.
That's normal for the fucking Quans.
You don't want to clean that off after you're done.
No.
Save the rag. Put on your
Yeah,
Did
wall.
I
you know.
say I was done yet?
I just want to remind at least Deimos, or whoever it was that character that knows Brianna. Remember, Brianna's eyes are black and does
Oh, no,
not
I
have
totally-
pupils.
I very much remember your description. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, Marv, looking at Brianna a little more closely now, you notice that she has no eyes. Like eyeballs. They're like completely black.
Deimos, is she possessed?
Oh, can I just
was
go
like
to
this
the living quarters area and I will pick out a cabin?
Sure, go on in.
Yeah, sure. Well, we're in the gimme. We're not in the main ship.
She could get a room here, technically.
There is space on
We
the
could get
gimme.
her.
And
There is
There is a,
There's a kitchen.
there's a room.
There's a new room.
There's a new room.
Main
that's just been
ship?
opened.
How soon can we get to the main ship?
15 minutes.
Less than that. Probably 5 minutes.
Way less
Yeah,
than that.
It's like right over there. You like point out a window.
Wait, by main ship, do you mean the breaking wind or the high wind?
Breaking wind.
Well, I mean, she's new. She doesn't know. what
I
ship
know.
is the new.
Anyway, Brianna, you see Deimos pointing out the windows like, we're over there. And you see this massive ship lined with weaponry.
Mm.
And yes, its weapons are currently out because
Why not?
Zeus wanted them out. So there's just all these cannons and missiles out and ready.
Are you all planning on going on some kind of hack run or something? As I look at all the boom booms.
Okay, so I have to ask you: do you know that we're a mercenary company?
No, I don't think she does.
Actually,
know that our names are
actually, whatever you said got distorted. What did you say?
Do you know that we work for a mercenary company, or we are a mercenary company?
I remember quite well when we first met.
That's why we got those.
Yeah.
It's not even a big ship comparatively.
Well, compared to the other ships, it's pretty big.
Compared to our ships, it's massive.
Yeah,
Compared to the
Fine. Then why don't we just get to the main ship and then you can regale me with everything else that's gone on.
that'll be a lot. I think this room right here is shared between me and Palpatine.
But there's now a vacancy.
There is now vacancy.
I mean, this room is unclaimed.
Yes.
The middle room with Gimmy's unclaimed.
Room, what are you pointing at?
Oh, I'm pinging on the breaking wind, which is the giant ship.
That'll be the one. I'll take
Yeah.
that one.
Yes, that one.
here we go. All four.
Congrats.
That one. The
Here's
empty
your new
room.
room.
Previously Marv's room.
Yeah.
Okay, so does everyone go with her?
I mean, I stick with my paladin and cleric buddies. I mean,
Yeah, I'm staying with them. Just Brianna, just do what you need to do and come back. We're on a demon hunt. Sorta.
Yeah, that's right. Demon hunt. Got you. Okay.
Off to see the demon, the wonderful demon.
I think
claws.
to myself.
we're off to see
Just
the
mercenaries.
demon.
Now they've just gone insane.
I'll have
You
you
don't
know.
even know half of it.
I'll have you know that Marv
only the
himself has decimated in an entire colony.
Planets.
We'll just say Demos and Brianna are talking that on the trip over.
I'm honestly surprised she doesn't know anything about what happened on that one show, the tournament.
She was
That's a
pretty
good
involved
point.
in her work.
God damn it. She's so involved, she has no idea about anything magic or anything related to it.
Nope. She just
You know, you would think that somebody that's special, that like, you know, works on trades and all that, would definitely know that magic is a fucking thing.
Well, she doesn't believe in it, so.
She's fairly convinced that the pirates have found out some new technology and people aren't trading anymore.
Magic is just science that people can't understand.
I mean, from Deimos' perspective, that's correct. Sort of.
She should
Trust
probably
me,
straight up.
trust me. You will never convince her that magic is real. I mean, you can continue to try and just saying. You will not convince her that there's such a thing as the supernatural aspect of magic.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna have to
considering...
summon a fucking fire elemental in front of you to prove that magic's a thing, aren't I?
How about
No.
no,
Shut-
magic?
Ross,
Just think that you will
Mark-
just see that you have been able to pierce another dimension and brought forth a creature from an alternate reality.
That's magic, though.
get into... Go to your room, Brianna.
Anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure Brianna would straight up quote saying any technology is significantly advanced enough is indistinguishable from magic.
Exactly.
You're not getting any fight from Deimos. His only example of, like, non-divine magic is fucking a scientist.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I never thought of it that way. You're not wrong.
Okay, so
I will set up my quarters.
so Brianna, as you make your way out of the little area here in the corner, I'll ping it. There. As you round the corner, you see a 50 cal turret just hanging in the ceiling, and it looks at you. Your comms begin to
Okay.
ring
Again?
as you like leave the back area to come out this way. You see a 50 cal machine gun hung from the ceiling right about here. That's pointing at you, staring at you.
Continue to go.
Your communicator begins ringing.
Yes?
Hello there, Brianna. It's nice to see you aboard me.
Oh. Hello.
I've seen you in the crew logs for quite some time, but you were never here. She just beelines away.
She's on the cell
You
phone
cannot
on my
run from
and she's on my
Zeus.
comm, so I can talk while I'm walking.
By the way, you're inside me right now. I am the ship. My name is Zeus.
I got that from the way you addressed me. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
Spoob.
Zeus.
You're still going with that?
Didn't you say,
I'm not.
didn't you say next time you said that he'd obliterate you?
Shush, he didn't.
God
Maybe
You're dead, Palpatine. Stop bothering me.
maybe
Where's
a
my
little rusty on my ancient mythological studies, but a male ancient superstitions, deity
Oh my god.
Are you
beliefs.
okay?
Searching. I just finished
That's
going
fine.
through Soogle, Space Google. And indeed, it is the Norse god of thunder.
No, I do not believe that the entity referred to as Zeus was the Norse god of thunder. I believe that was
That was
called
Thor.
Thor
Good.
or something.
It was Thor. Good, I'm glad you caught that.
You get a call. This is the
No, Zeus was the god of gods in Rome mythology,
The-
Greek mythology.
I believe he was the father of the what are they, Greeks?
The Greeks or
Ancient
something like that.
Greeks?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was given to me by. Who gave me this name?
Lecter.
I'm pretty sure it was Lecter.
And now
Yeah,
through the
it is.
void of
Fucker.
space, you hear. "Therefore, therefore, therefore."
Ah, oh, okay. Well, it's
Oh, dude.
understandable that but you are intended to be your engrams. I'm assuming are or at
Nope.
least the equivalent thereof.
Does Zeus have a gender?
No.
I do not have a
No.
gender.
Neither would
This is a-
Deimos really have a
Neither
gender.
does
Yeah.
Deimos.
Well, you do realize
It's
that
just a
whoever
name.
Would Mark
programmed
even have a
your
gender?
vocal
I could
your
change that.
vocal primaries did make you sound rather
This was not my
feminine.
default. It has since changed, as the crew has asked it to.
It was originally Spoon.
This well, it is a
You're
nice
fucking tempting fate.
I'm
First you
tempting
tempt
Zeus.
fate with avarice.
What do you mean?
armament. It's a good choice.
You could switch the ship over to the Palpatine Center.
Oh, she's gonna have fun with Ween's Swill.
It doesn't have, but it doesn't have a AI on it.
Yeah, I know, just the name. Sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting. I'll shut.
Does Whedon even have a gender? Wouldn't it just change?
He does. It is a. Ween is indeed a he. I'm pretty sure that does change though. Maybe I don't know.
Change
Also,
depending on the day. It's random.
are there male Krogans? Like male and female Krogans, or are they all just Krogans? Okay. Mark, are you male or female?
Alright.
I'm a man. I'm a male. What?
Well, since you have been able, you obviously have autonomous functions. Can you give me a general recap of what I've missed upon the ship?
Oh boy.
You could look in.
Anything
you could get
specific?
inside Deimos and listen to Palpatine regale you.
As she could, but she's not.
Actually, it has been updated recently.
Yeah.
To the latest version before he died.
No, as he was dying.
I spent 12 hours going in and out of unconsciousness.
By the way,
does it give?
well, I've personally told you as much of it, so he just gives you the bullet points as I have.
Yeah, just going with the role play.
Well, it'll be like a few hours of him doing that, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a while
You
to,
have apparently missed
set
out.
up. She's got a while to set up her new quarters and everything. So
Yeah,
I think you got it.
so you walk into this blank room, there's gunpowder burns on the walls, and the room reeks of gunpowder and gun oil.
No, you're forgetting something. The Varen was locked in there.
It wasn't
He
locked in
wasn't
there, the
locked
doors
in
were
there.
open.
Yeah.
There are no doors.
He actively hunted all the followers of Wien,
Yep.
He didn't get enough of them.
as any animal companion of a worshipper of Quan should.
Anyway, we do have a micro industrial strength printer if you wish to have anything made.
Well, obviously doors would be good.
I'm pretty sure there are a set of spare doors in the shield room.
Let's see. A level 4 comfort mattress and bed.
I don't know about level 4. I
Holy
don't think we
crap.
have the materials for that.
I completely forgot that we just could make doors.
Heck, Deimos
Well,
made a few doors, and then he just
I
left
did.
them on the side. They're sitting in the
I-
shield room
I-
still.
I had other things to do at
Funny
the time.
enough, we can make a lot of things.
How would we make doors?
Oh, what level bed can be made?
I'm pretty sure plastic is the highest, is the softest material we own currently. I'm pretty sure you don't want to sleep on lead or copper.
We have napalm.
Plastic is not. What about bedding?
Napalm.
More plastic.
Highest level. Plastic again?
That is the softest material we own.
We haven't really gotten anything for comfort.
There
Don't you
is-
say?
There is a station nearby.
Looks like I'm going to have to do what I do best. What's the stores like on the ship at the moment? It's beginning to sound like that might have been neglected over the last few months.
I feel like we should never take her to Nova Solo, simply because she'd probably die immediately.
Probably.
Uh,
So would Matthew if he wasn't a fucking magician.
on the other hand,
For some
I'm
reason,
sure that
Palpatine's-
there are a bunch of comforting pelts that could be had.
That is true.
It can be a very.
God damn it, Fred. Could you like shut up for 2 seconds, Fred?
Hey, Lecter, you missed it.
You missed a lot.
Palpatine
I missed
died.
Honestly, the
died.
furniture down in Nova Solo, considering the amount of things that they hunt, probably really comfortable.
Yeah, it is really good.
Fucking dude.
But there's
you
no
guys, you guys
there's no-
really forgot just how powerful she is.
Oh no.
But there is no comfort. There is no electric copies of the comfort items down in Nova Solo, so Zeus knows nothing of it.
That's true.
Ross.
Hmm.
We're sorry. Windows 10 has failed.
3 months of it has failed successfully. Windows 10 has failed successfully. We thank you for your patience.
Blue screen.
Well, anyway,
Right.
I'm going to go about furnishing the room. I'll get the doors and put them up. Should say.
Anything else?
Feeling better, Lecter's back.
Like
And
other
after that, I'm
furniture,
going-
like stuff you don't sit on? Tables?
Furnishing the place. I'll get a desk. A terminal.
There is apparently, by all accounts of Palpatine, a mahogany desk in his room. He is now deceased,
Okay.
and I'm sure he wouldn't mind someone taking it.
Quarters then. Where's his quarters?
Oh my
It should be
God.
the one directly. It should be one directly towards the bow from you.
You know, it's always fun when somebody new joins the group, because I get to see their reaction to the fucking madness that is this group.
Okay.
I do
Okay,
wanna
so
say, I
do you go
wanna
to the
say-
room?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Sean. I think that Sean would think like Deimos and would list Palpatine as MIA and not KIA.
No, he did.
Marv said he was dead, so he's like, okay, then he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead as shit.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
Okay, so you it's right. It's this room right here.
Yeah, I'm going to
3.5
Isn't it fucking broken in half?
months.
It is.
Yeah, from when
I'll head over to Palpatine's X
Honestly-
quarters.
I think, didn't Palpatine have a door set up, and I ended up throwing a target dummy through the door and breaking his table?
Yep. Okay, so you go through the room. You go down the hallway and you go into the room, and you find a broken plastic table that has a piece of paper duct taped to it that has the word mahogany written on it.
I would
That's
just
not
say
broken.
It is broken.
No,
It
it's
is
broken. Straight
in
down.
half.
It's broken in half, and there's a door laying on it still,
I would like to mention that
covered in like lightning strike marks.
I would like to mention that most of the crew believed this was a mahogany table. So
No, they didn't believe it. You convinced them. You also see an emptied out wardrobe that also has the word mahogany written on it.
Okay, well that's something. Else?
You see two robotic bodies against the opposite wall. These two down here. One of them is just a torso, and
I did
and
that
the other
wrong?
one's pretty much complete.
So the other one is what?
one.
One of them is just a torso and a head. It's missing all of its
That's
internals. It's pretty much just, these are both just chassis. They don't have any of the important internals. They're just the chassis and like the servos and whatnot. They don't have like the
Okay,
reactors or
well
anything
I
in
have
them.
no use for them.
One of them's just the chassis and the head, and the other one's still the full body.
I have
They-
no
they
use
also
for
have, like-
either of them.
They also have like lightning strike
Furnishings.
marks on them. There's also a chair that's still intact. I'm pretty sure Palpatine got like a nice pillow to put as the bottom seat. And then the back is just a hard plastic.
Damn it.
Sorry, you failed to fix Windows at blue screens.
You can use the pillow, but I
You're dead. You don't get to see shit, okay?
Force Ghost.
Poor
Fuck you.
Ghost.
Force Ghost.
No,
Fuck everything. Fuck Windows, okay?
you're in Boulevard Heaven right now.
And Boulevard 7 is good.
Drink.
You just hear it from beyond the
Okay. Anything else? In there besides the chair?
You fucking breadstick.
No. The broken
Awesome.
door on top of the broken table.
Give me some breadsticks.
Anyway, you can go into the shield room and grab the doors from in there.
Okay.
They're plastic doors.
Riley, why are you doing that?
They're a wonderful gray color.
Never mind. It's just my computer's broken in. That's fucking great.
I ended up with -22 health.
Nice.
Deimos kept stabilizing. Rolling 2 natural 20s.
2 natural
Then you
20s,
rolled a
I
nat
was
1.
19, and then you rolled a nat 1, and I finally got to join Boulevard.
Anyway, so yeah, that happened. So is there anything you would like me to print off for you?
The new
Hey,
Palpatine.
Ross.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I need a.
Damn it!
Need a table.
Oh,
I need
man.
a.
Sorry to hear, man.
I want to die.
Although I will say for bedding, there are a set of bunk beds in the
Hold on.
several rooms north of you,
My soup
near the
not
bow,
done. Okay.
right before the brig.
Go there and see what I can find.
Okay,
Look,
they're
you're
all the way up the
probably-
front, so you can go up there.
Look, you probably heard about Brianna coming back.
Who?
I don't know. Somebody who apparently doesn't even believe that gods exist, so have fun.
What?
I immediately want her to talk to Avarice.
Well, he says he's not a god.
I immediately want
Bullshit.
I immediately want her to go into the wizard's tower just to see if she can get a grimoire.
I'm not
How
really
big of a
good at
die do you roll for that anyway, Sean?
I don't think he rolls, I think he just chooses.
No, I have quite a few rolls. And a small spreadsheet.
I think the only one that actually didn't have to roll was Matt because he kind of
He made it.
founded this shit. He rediscovered it. So
You were
Quote
chosen.
unquote rediscovered more
Anyway,
of
so yeah,
was a part of the great
Brianna, you
fuck
make your
up.
way back up to the. You make your way
no,
all the way up to the.
he found magic before the great fuck
There
up.
we go. You find your way over to the. Basically the bunk room. It just has, 4 different sets of bunk beds.
That's gonna be annoying. For some reason, my computer decides to repeat the last notification.
Would
I
you like
get.
to make a Windows update?
No, it decides to repeat the same fucking notification. Like I'm constantly getting from Deimos, "Hi Terra," over and over and over. It's like non-stop at this point.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. So,
Are you saying it over and over and over again?
yeah.
In what chat?
Oh,
fucking-
man.
What's it called? Text chat.
It's not showing up over and over and over again.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't. Whatever. Anyway,
I'm talking with you.
he's messaging him privately and then immediately deleting it.
For some reason, I'm getting it.
He's doing it just to fuck with you.
Anyway, so Brianna, you make your way to the little crew quarter room, the bunk room.
Okay.
There's 4 sets of bunk beds.
See what I can get.
There are 4 sets of bunk beds.
They have blankets.
They have blankets,
pillows.
pillows, and
Bunk beds.
a foam cushion.
will divest them of their.
She just steal one of the the bed from one of them.
I am so glad that Matt bought an inflatable mattress.
I'm so glad I am a bed of my own.
You have the most comfortable ass. It conforms
Where's
perfectly.
Elle? Where's Amanda?
Uh,
Jenny.
Amanda.
Shut up.
Anyway,
Jeez, like
so
they're
Brianna
running through.
absconds with one of the with one of the bunk beds bedding. So one of them now only has a
What just
bottom bunk.
happened?
What do you mean?
What up? Cookie Clicker gone
Windows
to
is
shit.
updating.
No, it's Cookie Clicker. It's just gone weird.
Oh, you've gotten to that part.
I'm already past the aliens. I'm at the. Okay, for some reason I have Cookie Coin.
Okay, Brianna, you have absconded with the bed, and
Oh, hey, Windows,
Brianna,
what's
you
up?
just stole a bed.
Something went wrong. Can't install Windows Update. Again.
Anyway, so here is your bed. Where do you want it?
Try again.
Brianna.
Sorry, I'm just having issues with my PC and I'm getting really pissed off. It's been like this for 3 months.
This is like a personal problem. So Brianna, there's your bed that you've absconded with. It printed you off a new bed frame.
Oh,
Since you just
that's why I
stole
can't
one
see
from
anything.
one of
She stole a bunk bed?
She stole the bed from one of the bunk beds. The frame is still there.
No,
we have a
because
new
I am a
account?
bed. No, we don't. Someone needs to become a new accountant.
A bed?
I'm getting that feel from Brianna. She's the new.
Yeah, you like grabbed the bed from one of the bunk beds so that you could
she's the
put it on
new
your own.
accountant.
Deimos is Deimos has the brain to be the accountant.
God damn it, Brianna. We're never gonna let this down. We're
No.
never gonna let this
No.
down until you use it.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Oh, it's
it's
gonna
just
get
going
better.
to
What happened?
Grandmas
What
want
happened?
you to make more
You
cookies.
don't know. You don't know, Lecter. Only Deimos and maybe Marf. No,
No, he does not.
he does not.
So Matthew, you've gotten like 80% of the language and can get most of the stuff of what is going on.
Okay.
Do you want to know what the things say?
Yeah. What's this book all about?
It seems to tell a story of.
Story time.
It's a.
DM,
No,
tell me a story.
there was once a group of adventurers.
They were all Bolvar.
They were all. Who didn't want to finish the campaign, and then a group of Bolvards came in and finished it for them. They never got the credit for it. The end.
fucking damn it.
What's the
No, it's
what's the name of this book? Or the name of the story?
well, the book contains lots and lots of folktales.
Oh,
After reading it for a few minutes, a lot of them seem familiar.
oh my God.
Little Miss Muffet who sat in a tuffet and ate on your curds and ways.
I just look at the other wizards and I'm like, can you guys believe this fucking shit?
We found a child's book.
God damn it.
But these are all Earth ones.
That's odd, but
Like, going through them, they're all Earth nursery rhymes and shit. Nursery rhymes and stories. The tortoise and the hare. The frog and the scorpion. The cheetah and the turtle.
can anybody else state how fucking weird that this is?
This is
But it's
fucking
here.
weird.
This is getting weird.
The fact that it's not in any of the Earth languages is also weird.
Okay. I guess we can hold on to it.
He
No.
goes over and is like, y'all wanna know what the thing on the wall says?
Sure.
Jeffrey was here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow,
That's
somebody's-
it.
What a prankster.
And the other one says, praise the Lord.
Any reference to what, Lord?
Just Lord.
God damn it. Fucking religious crazies.
Who's this, Matt specifically?
This is Matt specifically with the other wizards.
Matt and the gaggle of wizards.
Did you say you follow the god of magic?
No.
God, magic does not have a god.
Never mind. Keep going. I was forgetting if that was a lie or not.
Oh yeah, when Matt was bullshitting you all. Yeah.
Yes.
And he told all of you that he was a cleric.
Anyway, so yeah.
Well, we found a children's book. God fucking damn it. Could have been something interesting.
Maybe. I want
I
to
mean,
hear
it's
more
still
about this
weird
book.
that it's still weird that it's Earth fairy tales.
Only.
Only Earth fairy tales. This is fucking weird. Guess I will share my findings with the group.
Over comms, or you're just gonna teleport to them and tell them directly?
Well,
Shoot.
considering
Guys,
that
I found
can't
something!
teleport considering that I can't teleport all the other wizards, I'm just gonna go and
Sure you can.
Oh, I can?
They don't weigh that much.
Is there anything else here of
They're a
interest?
bunch of fucking nerds. They're small as twigs.
Shut up, you twig.
Except for Muscle Wizard.
Then there's Kill Anything Wizard. You see an 8-foot tall man who is just rippling with muscles. Looks like the fucking Hulk.
I cast Fist.
What's your magic? It's fist. Oh.
Punching.
I cast Sunder! Bah! Praise the sun!
Is there anything else here of interest?
I don't know.
Well, look, damn it.
The hole's fucking huge!
God damn.
We need a whole team for this! Like 1,000! Plus.
Okay, look, how about we all just teleport back to the which ship should I teleport to?
I was like, we could just go back to the tower.
Yeah,
We have
let's
our
just go
carpet.
back.
Well, we have our stone
Yeah.
slab.
Let's go back to the tower.
Cast another poor man's flying carpet. And they fly back up to the tower.
I call everybody and I tell them my findings.
Okay, everybody gets call, including
Yeah.
you, Brianna.
Hello.
Alright, so I found out what the book is all about. I've researched the language. And
What's it say?
it's a book of Earth fairy tales and fables and various things like that.
nursery
Which
rhymes.
is fucking weird.
So, a
You're fucking weird.
kid's book?
Yes, it's a children's book.
What about the shit on the walls?
Oh,
Graffiti!
it was graffiti.
What, did it say like Michael was here or something?
Along those lines, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'm not shitting you.
Are you shitting us, Matt?
No, I am telling you the truth.
Are you fucking bullshitting us?
God
One of the
fucking
wizards
damn
lean over. I wouldn't shit you, you're my favorite turd! Ha!
I'm sorry, but not to interrupt this banter, but who is talking?
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
You're on our comm line.
First,
Matt?
Well, I am Matthew Helicotis III. I am the Archwizard of this system.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. Is that a position or?
Galaxy.
Yes, it is a position.
He's
Galaxy. Not
Hey?
not system. Galaxy.
Galaxy.
he's a desk jockey. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, I think we all fucking know that I'm more than just a desk jockey, Lecter.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can warp to places and then do work.
Fucking ass.
Like warping into the mailroom.
Exactly.
Okay, so he has a ship. I'm not exactly sure how that.
No, he doesn't have a ship. He legitimately teleports. Why the fuck am I telling? Who are you?
Yes, who the fuck
You
are
are-
you, mystery person?
Relocation? You have that ability?
Yes, I can teleport.
Where are you? How are you on our lines?
In my. I'm
Like
not
the
really-
she's
What
in-
ship is she
Hold
on?
Lecter.
Zeus comes on the
I'll
line.
fucking take
Hold
care
on,
of this.
hold on. Zeus comes on the line. She's inside the ship.
Wait, what?
My ship. And she's inside me.
Okay, Zeus, we'll talk about the kinkiness later. Matt?
She stole someone's bed.
Am I going to disintegrate someone?
Hold up, she stole a mattress or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Seems right. That sounds about
Lecter, you
right.
don't remember her?
Who is this?
It's Brianna.
Who the fuck is Brianna?
You don't
Seriously.
know her.
Seriously, who is it? Because I've lost like 30 odd vines with memories, remember that.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Did we meet on that planet?
EMP planet.
Yes, we met. I joined you. I know I've been gone only a few months, but
You shook hands with her.
Fuck, I lost the root of that one.
I don't think I've been gone that long.
Okay, no, you see,
You have an
I
injury
store
to your
memories
head.
along entirety of my body. If I lose the vine itself due to an act of like a fighting or something, then that memory's fucked.
Getting fucking
That
He
memory's
had
gone.
recently lost 80% of his body.
Yeah, so
I
He
couldn't even
legitimately does not remember.
Well, that's when you. Yep, I'm sure I will help you with that. Back to
I'm
my
not-
original question.
hold up, you were a
What's a
part of the
nursery
crew?
rhyme?
She was on the crew list for the longest time.
Deimos, you and I are gonna have to talk about memory.
Yeah, I mean, and your lack of it.
What the fuck is this person?
Matthew, shut
Okay.
up! I'm trying to
Do we have another bear situation?
look. No. EMP planet. We met 2 people there,
I don't think you told
as
Matt
far as I
anything-
remember.
I don't think you told Matt anything about the
No.
EMP planet.
Shouldn't you question what EMP planet is then?
Who were the 2 people?
I mean, a planet with a high frequency of electromagnetic pulses. I can understand that.
Do you remember the first person we met on the electromagnetic
Okay, no,
storm?
look, the only memory I have of the first person is Pancake. That's all I got.
God damn it.
That is neither of
You.
them.
You have forgotten so much. I remember more than you, and I wasn't there.
No, Marv was there.
No,
Mark was
No,
not
no.
there.
not.
He
was
met the
in
guy.
Later.
He met the guy and pancaked him. That's what I remember the most about him.
Oh, right. Where I named the toaster stomper.
Yes.
Where you mean?
Completely
he died.
different place.
Ah, I
That
see.
was also a completely different place. We need to get your
No, Alark and her were the 2 people from that planet. That actually left the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Lecter, you need to remember more.
Jesus
Hey,
fucking
look.
Christ.
When I get wholly fired from
Cleansed.
a war crazed
You
Krogan,
are welcome.
shut up. We'll talk in a minute.
Welcome.
When you get wholly fired, it's hard to store things into another vine, okay?
Well,
Wait,
I think
just
it was
like
pretty
back
fucking
of the
easy
ship,
to
you're
store a demon
welcome.
into you.
Hey Matt,
This is why I need to just
Yes.
have a separate body just to store memories in.
if Lecter lost the vast majority of his body mass and memories and had to grow 80% new body, does that make me more senior than him?
No.
I might be wrong, but if you've lost that many memories, 80% of your memories,
I
wouldn't
can
you-
move the memories from time. I can move them to different vines, but the problem is I can move whole memories. Partial ones gets a little bit more clouded as they transfer.
I'm saying, wouldn't that make you more like a toddler? Because you're losing things that you know.
Losing
including-
memory is one thing, but
It's a
losing,
couple thousand years.
yeah, it's a bit different.
It's 100 years here, 100 years there.
Yeah.
No biggie.
But as
Uh.
far as the crew goes,
No, it doesn't.
I wasn't asking you.
You're still above Matthew.
Yes,
Why are you asking him?
I don't know why you're asking me.
The
You're
person
the
you would
scientist.
No, he's the nerd. Okay.
Just because he has been burnt away does not change his age. So,
I've lost my body hundreds of
it's-
times over.
It's only in relation to his experience with the Blue Steel Corporation.
I have no fucking idea then.
Oh,
I don't know how
Colin,
long either of you have been in this corporation.
I've been in it since the beginning.
Yeah,
I
and
was
most of
with
that
you with
apparently
John.
just fucking got obliterated.
What?
I touched what's his name's mind before, right?
Lectors? I think so.
You touched my mind.
Get a message inside your head. Do
Oh,
you
God.
mind answering my question, please, and not?
He's too far away for you to do that.
Thought he was
Remember,
in the
I
same
could
ship.
go to the. I could cover a whole planet at one point.
Oh, you're far away from just one planet. Well, unless we're on the far side.
No, we're on Nova Solo, which
No,
the
You
ship.
are
She's in
Nova
space.
Solo. We are in space
Why are
Quite
you
a
guys in
distance
space?
away from Nova Solo, so you
because
can't
we had to
reach
go
it.
and because we had to go and pick up the crew member.
Very valid point.
Okay. Okay. Well, back to to comms. Hello.
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 Get information out. You can discuss
Yes.
whatever that you were discussing
We
later.
need to ask questions.
We'll ask. We'll deal with our bullshit later. What do you need?
Or title thereof. What are you stationed from and species?
Why do I have a Windows logo on my screen?
You know, you could just. Are you addressing Matt? I guess.
Anybody on the comms right now?
Well, I
Species?
made 4 scores.
Fuck off.
Apology, you're dead. You're dead.
I'm
You're not
very-
coming back. That was your
we got-
final iteration.
Well, we got a human part eagle.
Yes.
We got a robot,
I thought it was
Oh,
part
that's right.
Falcon.
I forgot that.
and
Yeah. I am
part bird.
1/4.
Okay.
I am 1/4 Falcon, actually.
I'll have you know.
I'll have
Falcon.
you fucking know.
Something with talons. Okay, shut up.
Oh my fucking god.
You racist.
Just disintegrate him and get it over with.
I really hate the fact that I'm doing these bodily motions when I'm talking to. Like you're actually sitting next to me and I'm talking shit to you.
You
I
see
do it all the
Falcon
time. It's called role playing.
I do it too.
I pace about
really
my
weird.
room.
I just stare at my mini fridge. I stare at my mini fridge like you're there, and I'm like, fuck you.
Even though you damn well know in real life I'm way taller
And then
than
we have a tree man, and then what is, I'm assuming a dead body, since at this point the guy's probably dead.
you.
What
The
guy?
proper term is a fine.
A fine paste. Okay, so he's dead.
Which guy?
covering a room.
It was everywhere. It was awesome.
Hold up. If Palpatine's dead, does that mean his territory's up for grabs?
No, it's all in my will.
He has a will.
No.
What we decide to do about that will is completely up to us.
That
not
is
him.
his legacy.
It's literally sitting on the mahogany table, and nobody will ever read it.
There was only a fucking piece of paper on it that said mahogany.
No, it was the piece of paper that said mahogany. It's on the other side.
The backside.
God damn it.
Well, I got that.
No, you just left the table there because it was broken.
No, I didn't. I took the table.
You took the broken table. It
Okay,
was
you took a
split
broken
in
table.
half.
To be repaired. The chair and the table. The robot's body.
Oh,
right
are you
there.
talking about the table
For
there?
that.
Okay, yeah. So you have the broken table
Wrong
and the
character,
chair.
by the way.
And
What?
the will is just sitting
I
on
thought
the
it was
floor.
Matt that broke it.
No, it was Marv.
No, it was Marv.
Okay.
Remember, because it infuriated me.
No, it terrified you actually, because Marv got buffed. I remember it clearly. He casted which spell was it? It was one of his paladin spells, and he got a bonus to physique.
Hey Ross, what's your last name?
Cox.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear him laughing. By the way, this is like a pretty big table. It's like 15 feet long.
You mind typing that out to me?
Here,
Let me.
Don't.
I know how you're thinking it is.
No,
I typed it out.
No, what's worse is now we're talking about a 15-foot long object.
I
Yeah.
can lift it.
Yeah,
The
that's
table,
exactly
you-
what we're talking about with Ross.
His last name is
I
15
can lift
feet
it.
long.
It's not a deal. It's not a deal. I can lift
Yes, yes, his last name is 15 feet long. He has one hell of a name tag.
15-foot long cocks.
That's how many X's are in there.
Yeah,
Oh god.
his
I
name
know, it's a
tag is just.
fucking nightmare. for
No,
us.
initially I thought it was my mic. My headset went out again when you said it.
No.
That's so when someone else said something, I'm like, okay,
Do you have a fucking problem with his last name? Huh?
no.
Do you,
We
punk?
can-
I don't think this is you.
You're gonna have a fucking problem. Oh, you're not gonna find me on the internet. Oh, you're not gonna find me.
You sure about that?
Yes. I have no social medias. Got nothing.
Oh wait, hold up, hold the fuck up.
Hold up.
Okay,
Hey.
Like,
Twitch.
can we all just refocus a bit and like get back to the session? Like, I mean, Caden's complaining too much about his Windows 10, but like, Brianna, what are you doing?
He's trying
like-
to find something about me, but he's not.
What are you doing, girl?
Sean, do you have a viewer?
Remember, I don't like the term girl, but anyway, moving on.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. Yes, I do remember. I'm sorry, madam.
Anyway,
I felt the scowl from here.
In the process of, of
Yeah.
arranging my new room and talking to these people on the comms and getting
Brianna breaks out the
absolutely
duct tape.
nowhere
And...
with them, but getting a lot of places with my set designing of my room.
Sorry
Yes,
about the.
You've put the table back up and you've like duct taped it back together. It's now firmly in place.
Sorry about the confusion. It happens a lot with the crew. It's fucking ridiculous.
Obviously, the next. Oh, thank you. And she sang under her breath, obviously, at the next station, I'm going to have to get some epoxy and repair this.
It's currently duct taped together. It's holding.
I'm gonna be
it's
honest,
holding
that
fast.
table's pretty well fucked. Might as well
I'm
just buy
gonna
a
have
new
to
one.
tell you this just flat out. You're going to need to just buy furniture. I luckily got some beforehand.
Not a problem. I will definitely be able to furnish myself to the levels that I'm more used to. I'll deal with what I have to deal with for now.
Okay.
Where were we?
So it's pretty
I'm
much
looking
a
at the
futon.
paper that says, looking at the paper that says mahogany on it.
Yeah, that's like taped to the side of it. It's like scotch tape.
This is gonna take a second to type out.
Oh.
But
If you want to look at the whip.
Oh. He actually has it written down.
oh, he actually does. Oh, okay.
Yep.
We'll get back to that when he's got it done. I will.
Shall I message
No,
you too?
these guys are cool. That's not you.
So I'll set it in the desk or what have you, and so I'll sit down on the
Chair or on the bed.
No, this guy got married.
I mean, do you want to look at the will, or are you just gonna put it away forever?
at it. But you said that you were writing it out, so I was
Well,
gonna.
yeah, I have to type it and send it to you and stuff, but you can still look at it.
So I just want to, yeah.
You can
I
put it
do
in
wanna
chat.
Look at it. I just want to, yeah. I'm just trying to move on with the role play. I don't want to hold up.
Yeah.
So you sit down on the chair or sit down on the
Sit
bed?
down.
Father, that's
Doesn't
not
matter.
me.
You sit down.
About what did you call them? Fairy tales?
Yes, a bunch of fables, fairy tales, children's stories.
And this is of import for your.
Well, it was in a it was in an ancient language, first of all.
We're
and
in a giant hole.
we were
We were
Were.
exploring
written
and
that
found a book in
has-
another language. So
yes,
we
and
told-
it's not in any Earth language, so that makes it very fucking odd.
I'm gonna
It's
be
only
honest.
Earth fairy tales.
I'm gonna be honest, Matt. That actually sort of pisses me off.
Yes, it pisses me off that it doesn't have anything interesting in it.
It's just a child's book.
I know.
Charles book.
It honestly
Book.
pisses me off too, Nectar,
How do you know it's a child's book?
because I
Because
learned
it's-
how to read it.
Oh, because it
figured out
teaches you
the
how to
language.
read. Yeah, it taught him how to read, so it's a child's book.
Honestly, that was probably why it didn't take so long.
Did have been so the whole thing is nothing more than a primer.
I suppose.
Which means
Well,
that-
at least we know the language of the various
You,
things.
you know the language.
I know.
So
the
what are you in? An ancient.
The wizards
ruin?
know the language.
Where did you find this? Where did you find this? book?
It was in a pit, and then there was, I guess, some. sort of-
Okay, so do you want to get back? Do you want to go from the beginning of how we got down here, or just the rough summary?
It's
So
in
how
a-
you
Well,
get
Lecter,
down there?
Lecter,
I'm not
you're,
even-
you're no longer down there. Like no one's down there anymore. Everyone's left. Well,
Of
someone,
how we
Lecter
got
left
down
with
there?
Well,
I'm
someone
not
left with the
interested in the
wizards.
process. I'm more interested in the outcome.
We lost a crew member to a ring,
then you
and I
found
gained a
back.
fancy bracelet.
Oh,
A ring of
That's
what?
the outcome.
A ring of
A
what?
ring of something.
oh, did Palpatine actually die?
Apparently so.
Of what?
Very well.
We have no clue.
A curse. Definitely
That's
a
not
curse.
you. That's not you. That's not you. I will find you.
Kaden, you're not gonna find me on the internet.
Stalker.
Is that a substance
What? Curses?
that he was killed in a ring?
Oh,
No.
He put on a ring that was definitely cursed.
Shut up, Lolly man.
Well, man, I
Oh,
see
hold
you.
on.
What does that mean, cursed?
So you know how magic's not a thing.
Formed of this, that people are encountering a new form of technology and they're referring to it as magic. I
Oh
understand
god,
that.
fucking damn it, you're one of those people. Okay, so
Listen, I'm just going to cut the Gordian knot right here. He drank himself to death.
Hey,
that's what that is.
That's what happened, and that's how his blood got splattered all over the front of me.
Oh god damn it. We're going to clean that up, right?
I am.
Okay, good.
Later. I guess I could be doing that right now.
Yes, you should probably get rid of.
I'd
get rid of
recommend that
blood.
until we get
I'd
the.
recommend that. It's
the
kind
cleaning
of a
bot.
biohazard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the
that's it.
entirety of like this whole time Brianna has been working on the room, I'm just cleaning up after Palpatine, putting him in little baggies. Hey, George. What's your name? Terry. You guys have any need of these parts?
I'm good.
Okay, I'm throwing them out then.
Airlock.
You were saying?
Oh wait, no, I have a better idea. I'm taking them over to the
Um,
manufactorum.
Sorry. Curses are a variant of magic. They're a type of it.
On?
Yes, curses are a type of magic. That's pretty much the sum of it.
Saying a technology of some sort. Negative effect
Yes.
on.
Most common,
Yeah.
in most cases, yes, it is an entirely negative effect.
Yes. Like, hence at one point, it actually hurt him to drink alcohol, and he was a big lover of alcohol.
had an effect on his biology.
So
Yes.
Deimos throws the bagged up blood and guts into the Manufactorum along with the chest cavity
Oh
and
god.
lower body.
So the rest of Palpatine.
Yes.
The entirety of Palpatine.
The ship can now use the Force.
No.
Gives Zeus
I
this
think
power.
if the Force has anything to do with your, never mind.
So is this how Matt dies to a migraine aneurysm?
Oh god.
Is this your Jason, Matt?
Okay, so
I think it is.
sounds like
Jason!
interesting thing to follow up on. What else did you find in this pit?
Not much.
So far.
We haven't
Oh.
really fully explored it.
fine.
Lecter
Yeah, I think that's
found
something we
a
should do.
bracelet that can store things. Isn't it?
My bracelet.
Yes, I know. I know.
Access
You
to an
laid
alternate
claim to that
dimension or something?
bracelet.
It has access to an alternate dimension.
Yes, it is. It seems to. It might be putting things into a small pocket dimension, of that it uses to store things.
Hey, nerd out.
Nice. I think we should continue to investigate.
Oh, I do
Picture
as well. It's
that.
just that everybody started leaving, and I don't know why. So,
This setting up my room. Can you tell me where you are, and I can take a shuttle down?
I'm currently.
Your
Are we at the
room?
Wizard's Tower yet?
Yeah.
Or are we? Yeah.
Am I with Matt?
Well, I'm at the tower. So
Yes.
The Wizard's Tower.
Yeah,
So. I guess I'll wait down in the lobby for you. Can't miss it.
That's a, once I'm done, I will secret the paper that I now found and read, and I will head out. If I come across Demos and the other person.
You
Was
run
it
across
Krogan's name is Demos, or Demos was the robot?
Deimos is the
Deimos is
robot.
the robot.
Deimos is the robot.
Also, you encounter Deimos walking across the ship with an extremely bloody trash bag.
Oh god.
And s- and s-
Uh,
and a
Give him a
Tupperware
wide berth.
bin and a Tupperware bin full of little baggies.
Mm.
Give him a wide berth.
And then he just walks over to the Manufactorum and dumps it all into the import.
Deimos is
You hear the grinding
robot.
of gears,
He
like
is the War Machine, as people call
Okay.
him.
Demos is the robot, and the other
War
guy
Machine.
was.
And the warmongering Krogan, the psychopath, is named Marth, I believe. Marth.
You know, when I first thought of Deimos, I always imagined a Jason Voorhees type character. I'm very happy with the direction this has gone.
Yes, you and your organ trafficking.
I am as well very happy where Marth is gone.
Okay, do I come across? Oh well, I'll say to So who did I just pass? Deimos, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Decided to join up with the other two on that planet near the pit. Are you going to come?
Yes.
Deimos
Um,
Deimos, have you cleaned yourself off? Or you wish to remain the way you are to instill fear in those you pass?
Should clean up the residuals of whoever that is.
Palpatine. He was a close friend.
Bullshit!
He's even closer now.
He's extremely close.
Bullshit!
And mulch in the,
He is.
in the Factorum.
His, our bond was closer than blood.
I can also see
Just
that.
leave that joke alone,
obviously.
okay?
He was inside me once.
Okay, seriously, leave the joke out.
Okay, so I just wipe myself off with the rag and throw it into the Manufactorum.
Yeah, yeah.
If we pass,
Yeah,
the
Brianna,
Krogan-
you're just standing with Deimos as like next to these big freaking what would it be? Shredder, essentially.
Basically.
And he
It's
just
a little bit more complicated than that, but that's mostly what
basically.
it is. Yeah.
And then Deimos is just chucking things into it, and it just grinds it up. He wipes them off with the rag and
I'm
then
not
chucks that
watching
in.
him do that.
You are.
A person to not look at what they're doing.
You're
There's
so
a little
close.
spurt of blood.
If you're not looking at it, you're close enough that like your room's close enough, you hear it. Just.
I hear it, but she is making a point of not watching and talking to him at the same time.
Okay, yeah, so, I'm going down with you. We're going back to the hole, right?
Yes, I'm sure
Oh.
that there's a good chance that we will be able to find many more things down there.
Oh,
If there's
yeah,
Oh,
an
definitely.
actual language primer,
indeed.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah.
looking very forward to treasure hunting.
Okay,
There's a
so
lot of
you-
people down there for you to talk to as well. A lot.
I'm sure.
Please don't.
In the wizards or in the town? She goes
The
into town.
wizards
She,
are
she,
clerics.
Clerics, Templars, wizards, you know, a bunch of fun people. I'm sure you'll love them.
hunters. You know,
Well,
what?
I'm
I
just
just
talking
imagine
about
she
the
goes
hole.
into town and goes to the section where they're making furniture and just like comes back with like 4 different types of everything.
She
Look
will.
what I
She will.
got.
That
Yeah.
that comes later.
Look what I
Slightly
got,
later.
everybody.
Okay, so you all head down right now. We can do that.
Hope you have
I
something
got
to trade
the.
then.
Unless
I
the
got the
Krogan
guinea
has objections to that.
What?
Nope.
He's currently
You
on
can
the
hear
other ship.
dance- You can hear the dance vault through space.
There's Volt. There's Volt.
Over comms.
By
Says
the way,
it on-
guys, when are we going back down into the pit?
Right now.
Oh, great.
So the gimme also makes its way back down again.
You can still hear it through the vacuum of space. There's Volt. There's Volt. There's Volt.
As soon as you guys enter the atmosphere, Marv turns off his comms. You no longer hear it, and then as you get deeper in the atmosphere, you begin hearing it again.
It's going.
There's Volt.
Freedom of the land of man.
Ah, beautiful.
Oh, what? Right, back to him.
What's
Uh,
going on?
We are having a game next Monday, right?
No,
Next Friday?
no. Well, next Friday maybe, probably.
What's going on? Is it just work?
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you spell Deus Volt?
okay, so I've
Deus
typed
Volt.
this down many times, so it's DEUS space VULT. There you go, you learned something.
We will
today.
take back Jerusalem. Deus Volt.
There's Volt. There's Volt. And now you know.
The more you know. The star goes across. The star in the rainbow. The more you
Yes,
know.
that is how you spell it, Wallyman.
And it is sent. You may read it out to the crew if you want. If not, keep it to yourself.
Anyway,
Thank
so
you for
yes,
whispering it to me.
everyone makes their way back down to the tower. We'll just say you take a stop at the tower just cause.
Yeah. That's where the wizards are.
A few of the wizards
Okay.
are staying behind to comb through the data you guys got the first time we went down.
Deus
Okay.
Deus Vault 1. Deus Vault.
There's Volt! There's Volt! There's Volt! There's Volt! I have converted Lollyman.
Lollyman's about to get
Anyway,
a little
so
trouble from the Nightbot.
everyone else knows about this, but Brianna doesn't, so I'll explain it for her. So you make your way down through the atmospheric layers, and as you look through the clouds, you see this giant stone tower. Actually, it has like just stopped raining, so like beams of God rays are coming down from the light.
They're going to eat me. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Okay, Lollyman, stop.
what kind? Who was his acting coach?
Wait, what?
Bad line from a movie by the name of was it Troll 2 or Troll 3?
Oh, I think it was Troll 2?
Which is a shame because I loved Troll 1. Oh, not people didn't.
So many deleted messages.
No, don't delete the Deus Vult. Nah. Oh,
You
the
send that to that poor
humanity.
man.
How could you take that man's right from him? Anyways, yeah, you see a giant stone tower. It is
600 seconds. I need to bring that down. I've unbanned you, don't worry. I unbanned Lollyman just so we could continue to posting, but no more Deus Vult, goddammit.
Oh, come on! No more Deus Vult.
Ban him. Ban him. No, I'm
Don't
sorry.
ban him.
It is all gone.
He is a crusader.
It's like,
Send
it's
me
like
a
sands
map?
through an
No,
hourglass. These are the days of our lives. What is life, man? We're all the same, just like dust in the wind.
Anyways, man. So tell her about the tower, man.
Anyway, yeah, so there is a, you know, like 100-story tall stone tower on top of a mountain that you just go and land in front of.
Okay, cool.
And
Oh,
out front
before
there
all
are
this,
there
I
are giant
was asking-
stone golems with huge.
She doesn't know what a golem is.
But I knew. But he's giving me a description, so I'll know.
She personally knows.
I know what
Her
it
She
is.
character
personally
doesn't.
knows.
At least
Description and I'll
so
recognize
she
it.
I know.
so she will know, but her character's like the fuck.
It's official. Lollyman is a member of the Crusade, or the Crusade.
I will join the crusade. It directly opposes the crusade. Oh no, you've made an anti-paladin.
Lollyman, you have failed.
Anyway,
I will.
so giant stone
Damn
golems
right.
that are approximately 15 feet tall, with giant like ruby diamond-shaped emeralds in their chests, with huge
Impressed.
spears, like huge stone spears that have like a ruby edge blade to them.
I am highly impressed by the automatons that they have.
They look at you, like the heads go down like, and they'll stare at you.
I'm sorry, are we there yet?
Yes, you've just landed.
Alright, Marv, you with me on this?
Yeah.
Let's fuck him up!
Yeah.
Shit.
Wait.
My health is low.
You
I
got
didn't
back
get
like
to do them.
you got back like 3 health.
My health is still low.
Oh shit. Here, let me try to fix you up.
Roll.
Remember, Deimos, it is I who has done this to you.
Yeah, well, I also saw your fucking head explode because you tried it, so you know.
You know.
Good
you know,
job.
Hold on. Let me.
No, his chest exploded. His head was fine.
That's perfectly fine. If my head exploded, you wouldn't have been able
10.
to.
Or it was.
I'm sorry,
Um,
your chest exploded. Your head, I got to see your head removed from your body and
I
thrown
don't.
So,
into a tank.
so there's a few hammer dents in your armor, but it's not any better.
I tried, man. I'm not good at this.
I thought Marv actually had really good repair skill.
Nope,
Oh wait,
no,
is this
about
mechanic
armor
skill.
or is this armor or mechanic?
This is
No, wait.
mechanic.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah. It would just be a +1. So,
Okay.
Yeah. He's never. Here's the thing, though. He's never been good at it. I've just rolled good for it. He only has a 3. in it.
Brianna, do you wish to go into the tower? Brianna?
sorry, I'm muted because I didn't want you to hear the water. Yes, I'm going into the tower. I'm sorry, I am in the kitchen right now. You can move me if it's a requirement.
Not really. So you walk into the tower and immediately realize that the inside of it is much bigger than the outside.
Visual distortion. Interesting.
Matt.
And you see you just see lining the walls, like the inside's like 500 feet in radius, so like 1,000 feet diameter room, perfectly circular, and the walls are lined with books.
By the way, Matt put the book that he found into I don't know. He put it somewhere in the tower. Probably in
Put it in the freaking in the library.
You just put it with the other grimoires. It is now a grimoire for a child.
I want to put it with the other with the library that's in like the training room, because that's more for like studies of the arcane.
And other studies. This counts as another language.
That is true. I guess I'll put it there.
Put it in the ancient language section.
Yeah,
It's the only book there.
we'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
Actually, then again, I should probably write down like translations for Anchorage and stuff like that.
By the way,
Plans for the
I'll get
future.
on that later.
This is fascinating.
Anyway, you're in the room. It's much bigger on the inside.
And then
The room
I
is
teleport
completely
down to the
barren.
lobby.
Like the floor itself, there's nothing there. There's tiling and stone. Actually, no. The floor is like perfectly flat, or at least it was. There's a giant
No, lolly man, the training room is not the TARDIS.
there's a giant
There's a-
concave dent in the floor and cracks all over it. Where Marv hit the ground.
It's roughly in the shape of a Krogan.
Stop fucking. Sorry.
Continue description.
Continue.
But yeah, there's, and the walls are covered in books, but there's no staircase leading up. The only other discernible thing in this whole room, other than the floor and the walls, is a small pedestal at the other end opposite the door, which is a small staircase that goes up like 5 steps to a small pedestal with a golden book holder, and that is it.
by the way, where's Sarah?
Still on the gimme.
No, the intern.
Yeah.
No, I told her to get off.
Oh
Wizard
shit.
Tower.
Wait, where did you put
Before
her?
We went in the hole. At the wizard tower before we went in the hole.
You told her to go into the wizard tower?
Yeah, she's over here.
I mean, she would be safe in there.
Because I didn't know
So-
I was in this hole.
So in
Where
your
would
will,
she be?
you get Sarah.
She's wandered off. She is now gone.
God damn it. No, she's become a wizard.
No, she should probably become a wizard. By the way, if that bill ever gets read, it might start a war.
Oh no.
So,
What we'll do is we'll burn the will and democratically decide who gets what.
And we'll fight to the death.
Mark will.
it's not really fight to the death type of thing, but do you want to go ahead and lead the row?
I can't right now. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
So I can confirm.
Anyway, and then after a few seconds. Oh, also, around you there are floating balls of light.
I would love to understand this technology.
Oh my fucking god.
It's like
Matt.
there is no like light bulb or anything. It's just a floating light source. There's nothing else there. You can like put your hand through it and everything. It doesn't really affect it.
Oh god, I'm sorry, but Matt's gonna hate you so much.
So Matt, what's up?
And then
Nothing much. I
on
just
the
put
pedestal,
book away.
you see Matthew, a
And
man.
a tree man standing next
So
to me.
just teleport in.
Yeah, You also find Lecter like off in the corner, just standing there. Well, I say corner, just off to one side of the circle.
I was about to say.
It's like
There's no
a circle.
corners in this. It's a circle.
I was about to say that's a very odd circle.
Well, a cylinder to be exact.
It's a very odd cylinder.
This is some like This is like some extra dimensional plane where everyone's standing in their own corners.
Ah, gentlemen.
Anyway, so yeah, Matthew just appeared on the pedestal.
He already. So I was already told that he had the ability of translocation.
You could literally just call it teleportation. Does not need a fancy name. Anyways, hello.
He comes walking down to you. He's wearing an environmental suit.
Good to meet you.
To the crew.
Nice to meet you.
And this one is not 7 foot tall and brimming with death.
This is Matthew.
In fact, I probably look the least dangerous out of the entire fucking crew.
Excuse me.
Well, no, I look the least dangerous out of the entire fucking crew.
I'm a fucking tree!
I've seen what you can do, Lecter.
Knowing what I could do versus meeting me are two separate things. So what? I could go dragon.
It's just turning into a dragon. It's no big deal.
Just gonna turn into a dragon real quick. Don't mind me.
Anyway, so
Most
Lecter
people look at
also
me and throw me aside like I'm nothing
so
but a
Lecter
bush.
also comes over. So now there's Lecter, Matthew, and Brianna.
I still have my staff.
Yeah, and Matthew's walking around with his staff. It has all these crystals sticking off of it.
Still.
I mean, yeah,
Still,
it's
that's
my
always-
mana battery, man.
How many do you have on there now? Like 4?
Let me check how much mana is it. No, only 2.
Okay, yeah. So there's like one huge main crystal, and then there's like 2 sticking off of it. At different angles. Have you muted yourself?
Probably.
Who, me? I'm muted.
Anyway, yeah, so that's what happened. Everyone's just standing there now.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, I said, nice to meet you as
Yes.
well. I walk
Um,
up, sensuously, and reach out a hand.
I will shake your hand.
So that thing
And
was
also, I turn and look at Lecter, and I'm like, why are you trying to hide in the corner? You know this is cylinder, right?
I said I walked up with you.
Oh.
Now I want to know who this guy is since I've just met him.
This is Matthew. He's the
I am Matthew Helicopter.
Question for the GM.
He's a
Oh.
Sorry, what?
A question for the GM.
I'm listening. Or did you send it? Hold on.
She's trying to read my mind.
Now,
I know.
What question? I didn't hear you.
Is inevitable.
to you now.
She's asking if she knows who I am. Now that we
Oh, you don't know him
No.
now.
I think she said, I would like to get to know him better. I'm assuming it's some mind thing.
Shut up,
What?
Palpatine.
Shut up, Black.
Go.
You're dead.
Yeah, Palpatine is paced, man.
Should I sing it from behind the veil?
Yes, roll.
Okay. Give me a second.
For... You can say it aloud, it's not really a secret. People...
Oh, it is a secret to him. He doesn't know.
If he's saying it out of character,
Oh,
he
does he?
can't now.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
change it.
Unless
Right.
you're directly telling us. We
Anyway,
don't know.
roll a perseverance check to do so. Matthew, roll an opposed perseverance check.
Oh shit.
How many dice again?
D20.
Wait, are you using your, Wait, you don't have an ability. No, it's
Shit.
D20 plus...
The question is though, if I know this is gonna go down south.
Then?
You only have plus 2?
Yeah, I only get a +2 to the perseverance.
They had a higher one.
I thought I did too.
Okay, yeah,
Points into later.
But yeah, it's a d20 plus half your perseverance.
it's okay.
Oh man.
Also failure.
Natural 1. Shit.
Natural 20.
Passes,
Wait.
but
No.
Oh, that didn't work.
You failed that.
Oh, I know.
20
I know.
plus 3.
20 plus 3.
It's not 1d20. You know, you could just put in the command. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
why are they rolling differently and showing differently?
Because she
Same.
set up the command for it.
Oh, she made a macro.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Do I
work
know
that I
that
normally don't want to go
she's-
through.
Yeah,
What?
instead of rolling /R, it's 2 brackets, then whatever you're rolling, and then 2 closing brackets.
Anyway,
And back 2 are together. I just had to spread them so you could see them.
Okay, so you're delving into my memories, which is not.
yeah, you
Just
begin
finding
to
out who
you-
you are and shit like that.
general things, or you want to like know his past.
Get a general idea of who he is, his personality. Is he good, bad, indifferent, greedy, not greedy?
Desk jockey.
Seems to
Oh,
be a
thanks,
pretty
Brandon.
indifferent person who is not that greedy. He thinks of himself as a magician, and you begin seeing some of the memories of him discovering magic and whatnot.
Her
Do I
eyes
know
go
that-
wide. You see her standing there shaking your hand, then her eyes go wide.
Is everything all right? Do I know that she's like? Do
Nope,
I
you
know-
failed so
I
badly
don't
you have no
know.
idea.
Damn it.
And she gets a smile on her face. Oh no.
So Matt, it's a
Like,
fucking...
So you see images of him walking down this like endless hallway being carried by 2 robots,
Oh,
and
man,
him
I
going
miss
to all
those
these
robots.
doors, and then like jumping a few times, and all these very weird things that really can't be exclaimed, and the haunting wails of the damned in a room.
Matt's
Him-
seen some shit, everybody.
A door that he opened up that was nothing but blackness, and you personally feel the struggle of him trying to move as a hand of pure inky blackness reaches out to grab him, as he dodges out of the way just in time for it snaps and pulls in, and the door closes.
And a frown appears on her face.
You feel the struggle and terror in him at that moment, and then it jumps around a little more, and you see him like deciphering glyphs and runes, and you see him in a room similar to the one you're in right now, actually. And he like pushes, he puts his hand on a glyph, and the room begins to light up with books that begin flying around in all these random ways and come to him, and one comes to him, and he grabs it and opens up. It bursts into flames, and it goes spinning through all these pages, which are unlegible.
Wow, so even if you peer into my memory, you can't read.
Correct.
No. Peering into your memories, no. Peering into your mind to decipher your ability to decipher. Basically, learning the language through your understanding of the language. Your
Oh no,
interpretation.
it is actually a magic property of a grimoire that nobody else besides the owner of the grimoire can read.
Yeah, and it's just going through that. It's because when she hit the thing that about you thinking I'm a mage, I do magic stuff. That links to all the memories of magical stuff. So she's been seeing all the magical things, and then the one of you, and then you see an image of him standing in the back of a room covered in ice, with this giant 15-foot creature of hellspawn murdering his friends,
Fucking military.
and a giant
Millipede.
millipede on fire, duking it out.
I was about to. Don't forget that part.
Reminds me of
That was
Black
an
Clover.
adventure.
And yeah, and then it just kind of goes back to normal after that, after you push past the magic part. It's like, yeah, he's a normal person, he's pretty kind. Indifferent, whatnot.
Don't skim over the fire millipede part.
I'm just glad that she didn't see anything about the council. Okay.
I think that one.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
that
probably
would've
blocked.
been
That
slightly-
I would have definitely had to kill her.
Okay. Well, it is wonderful to get to know you.
Good to get to know you. Well, I would like to learn more about you myself. I really told. So who are you? Tell me about yourself.
You're still
I
holding her
am-
hand, shaking.
I am a businesswoman.
I
So after I
let go
said
of her
that,
hand.
I let go of the hand after I said that. As I fold my hands behind me. As our friends here can tell you, we came upon each other on a very interesting planet. I was in the middle of doing trades. Unfortunately, I ran afoul of the planet's nature, if you will.
Huh.
Like just standing like,
Legitimately, I think I wasn't there for that session though. To be honest,
You were.
I was there when we found Alark, and that's about all.
They were found in the same session.
Yeah, and I was on more than just one. I was in more than just one game.
Though, I
Wait,
will
weren't
also
those the
say,
sessions I
you
had
would
to
have probably
do?
gotten that Matt is all about expanding his knowledge and learning about new things. There's
Wasn't this around the
big
time
thing
where
with
I
him.
kind of had to up and disappear for a little
But I don't think it's really it's not an issue.
while? No, it's something else. I think it was around the time where I was having issues IRL. Because I vaguely remember meeting people, but I legitimately don't remember meeting you. Might have been when my medication started kicking in. Oh well. Blame drugs.
I blame Marv and the Holy Fires.
Okay.
Well, it's always Marf and the Holy Fire's fault.
Not always, actually.
Bullshit.
Sometimes
Just
it's
mostly.
Palpatine's fault.
No. He
Oh.
summoned you. You chose to use Holy Fire, and there's a giant fucking hole in the planet.
It was Saint. Well, not Saint Gregor's Day. That was a
Was it
different
not?
time.
St. Gregor's Day.
Every day
That's
is
what I'm
Saint Gregor's
saying.
Day.
Okay.
Like,
So,
Lecter.
what say we delve further into this wonderful place that you have discovered?
I would not say that it's wonderful, but sure.
It's not wonderful,
like
but
to get to
Matt,
know
do you have
more
anything you
about
want me to like store for our adventures?
Really?
Maybe a memory of you, summoning Marth to a defenseless planet and having it burned down
On Saint Gregor's Day.
on St. Gregor's Day.
Nah,
No.
don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's
Sorry, but
Burned down a
Marth.
town,
Sorry,
man.
but only Palpatine would have seen that one from the very
Oh, yeah,
start.
everybody else
To
got
everyone
the fuck
else,
out
it's
immediately.
it's just Morph walks out the front door. Is like, when did Morph get here?
Exactly.
And then Matt figures out that it's Saint Gregor's Day on that planet. And he teleported out. He was like,
Shit.
nope.
No. This shit, I'm out.
This shit, I'm out.
No
This
thanks.
shit, I'm out.
Excuse me, please. Just stuff.
But
So what other wizards want to tag along still?
yeah, I don't
The
know
Line
when-
Wizard and the Smoke
Oh my
Wizard.
god, yeah. Alright, great.
So two
I'm down
more
to go
people teleport down. Now both of them are dressed drastically different.
Yo, what's with the snazzy outfits?
That's just what they wear.
Well, one looks like he's wearing tie-dye everything. Tie-dye wizard robes,
Just as I imagined.
and then a ball cap.
Exactly as I imagined.
Matt, I think you seem to misunderstand. I don't wear clothes. I am very against clothes.
And then the other guy just has like black eyeliner on. Well, I say
Okay,
eyeliner. It's like all over his eyelids. Like where his eye
everything
socket
alright,
is all black, and that's it. And he's wearing
you-
like a charcoal gray robe.
Is everything all right at home? Is
Oh,
everything?
fucking damn it.
You see his
Doing
lips
all
moving,
right?
but you don't hear him talking.
He whispers a lot.
All right. We going back to the giant hole or not?
Yes, let's
Oh,
go
by
back
the
to the
way-
giant fucking hole.
Yes.
You say as we head towards the hole, or however we
Oh,
get there.
by the way, everyone,
What,
Gio
everybody?
wanted me to remind you, we still have a fucking mission.
Back.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
You know what? How about we put the hole on pause?
Well, that sounds
Don't
like a
don't you
very
mean
bad
the
idea.
hole on hold?
No,
I was
that
gonna say
sounds like
that,
a
but I
very
didn't
Put it
bad
on
wanna
idea.
hold.
So,
Zeus,
Put this
and
on
we need to
hold.
reprogram
Someone might
yourself.
find it and
Uh-huh.
claim it and make a claim on it. You don't want to do that.
I'm
We
sorry.
own this planet. I
We
might
own
add.
the system.
We
So
own this
if
planet.
anyone-
We own the system.
If anyone tries to make a claim, we're gonna fire upon them.
What is this mission?
Killing people.
I think you
Exterminatus.
can do that at almost any time. In fact, you can do that at any point, at any time.
That's
Yeah,
true,
good.
but we wouldn't get paid for it.
I was about to say,
There's a
good point.
deadline.
Roll a d20 to smack her. Matt.
Smack Matt, why?
Okay, so like,
Just
fucking
goes with the
Matt.
joke of you could kill people anytime.
what's going on? Are we in the hole? Are we going to go and actually do the mission?
We already came down here. We might as well not waste the fuel it took to the distance.
It's also not that
We might as
expensive.
well at least spend some time
We
here.
still have like some weeks left for that mission, right?
No.
We have about
we have
2
like
weeks.
a week, maybe.
2 weeks.
No. It was 2
No.
weeks a while ago.
It was 2 weeks about a week ago. You're down to 1 week.
We have 1 week. To
How
do
has
that
it been a
mission.
week?
We
All
did
the fucking
time skip
around
it.
you've been doing, and all the time skips.
Okay, we got about a week to do this job. We gotta kill the priest guy. That's about it. But if we want to get a bonus, we gotta.
You were
destroy
given
the
all this
church
time
and
for a
follow the
reason,
hall.
damn it.
Lollyman, it's not that kind of demon. It doesn't have an A in it.
So, can we all
At least I
just
don't
vote
believe.
to do this hole later and go about and kill a bunch of heretics?
Yes.
I mean, we're here to go kill a demon, so
Yeah, but we're not getting paid for it.
How about we have Marv go on a. How about we have Marv and everyone else do. Marv and a few of the wizards do the
the
Demon
crusade.
mode.
the exploring of the hole while y'all go do that, since Marv isn't gonna leave the system.
Yes.
Also, I don't know how to say this, but stop with the fucking heretics.
What do you mean? They're fucking heretics.
What do you mean? You're a fucking heretic.
You're a fucking heretic.
You're a fucking heretic.
No, you.
Listen, motherfucker, this is my planet.
How long have
Listen.
they been like this? I say to Again?
It's
Matthew.
his name's Matt, and it's been a while.
Oh,
I mean, it's only really started up in the past month, honestly,
I've
ever
never
since
been
he
a
became
huge. I've
Archbishop.
never really cared about the whole religion thing. It's not.
Magic's been my mistress.
I'm more about magic. So, anyways, I guess Marf and Lecter are having an argument on who's the heretic in the Quan-owned system.
Legally, it's still in my name.
Yeah, but
Say that to the cannons.
yeah, say that to the canon. Say that to the god.
I did. I prayed at his doorstep. Okay.
He's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
It is incredible that you still live Lecter.
Yes.
It is actually incredible.
I've prayed.
And you know
at
the bright side?
Quan's-
We finally killed off Palpatine before he got to join any of the other religions.
Exactly.
You're not wrong.
You think
No,
I
it
don't
would have
know
been,
that
it would have been
freaking
really
point?
fun to join Quanism.
Well, speaking of that,
oh, by the way, yeah, I was starting to say something.
Yeah.
By the way, I discovered a piece of paper
Mhm.
pertaining to
Hmm.
a Palpatine.
Oh,
Hey, Palpatine.
recently deceased.
Seems to be his final words and wishes.
Oh shit, really?
Oh shit! He actually
Oh.
wrote a will.
Yo, hand it over. Let's read this shit.
Let me look at this.
Yeah, just in case if you wrote it in scribbles.
She stands there staring at all of you.
You gonna hand it over?
You see her hold the piece of paper, and it says mahogany.
I'm not holding anything.
You have the piece of
Came
paper.
down here to do an excavation and exploration of a dangerous pit.
You have it on you.
I mean,
Do you think I would bring a simple piece of paper with me?
It's like, hold on. We'll say it's stuck to her.
Yes?
I bring pieces of paper with me on benches.
I
Taking
have a
notes,
piece of paper.
taking
Wait,
notes
return-
is a very important
return to the
aspect of
ship. I will-
exploration.
It is very important to take notes.
When we return to the ship, I will hand it over.
Okay, we're going.
Currently, all
Let's
it
read
says
as
is,
well.
currently it says he leaves his possessions to someone by the name of Q. Want it to go to Avarice.
I'm sorry. What?
We'll explain who Avarice is later. Let's just get back to the ship. Ah, fuck, the glue
And it
broke off.
also seems there's something about a pimp suit. going to another-
Wait, who'd you give the pimp? Who'd you give the pimp shit to?
I don't know. Go back to the ship and you might find out, nerd.
Okay, so
Yay.
and
Let
what
me
makes
search my memories as she's walking.
it makes the trip back to the ship, and everyone piles into her new room.
Guys, we're not going back into
Marv?
the
Mark
pit.
again.
Mark is the big man. The big crusader.
Okay, so Marv, all the Crusaders and a handful of wizards, well, those two wizards, go into the pit to
They
start
go with
exploring.
him?
Well, of course.
Okay.
Well, it's more like they're going behind them.
So,
Staying here is Matthew going for the.
So
kill.
like, I just imagine Matthew's like, you're going with them? The smoke guy leans over. If there's any traps, let me sure to hit them first.
Valid. But just be careful.
That's why we're following behind them.
Good idea. Good luck.
Also,
I'm not in front.
also, it would be really bad if you know, all the head whatevers got freaking cursed.
Very, very true.
So I can be there to relieve them of that,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure they can take it.
Good luck.
And he just summons a freaking chariot of smoke. He opens up his book, waves his hand a few times, snaps his fingers, and then before him a chariot of smoke arises from the ground, and him and the tie-dye wizard hop into it, and they ride out the front door and over to the hole.
Fascinating. Very interesting.
And then over to the
Yes,
Crusaders
magic
and
or
Marv,
something.
they're jetpacking down the side of the mountain again with their flamethrowers.
is the Murph not coming?
No, Mark's going.
Coming back to the ship. He pertains in this will as well.
Oh.
He does.
You can tell me later. Dale's fault. Dale's fault.
I said, I was saying out loud, who is Marv? I believe he is in.
That's the
he is
psychopathic Krogan.
He's a bit of a psychopath. You don't want to meet him unless you're ready to.
Is going to receive a pimp suit, I believe it's called.
So he gave a pimp suit to Marv? Okay.
Gave something else to Mark as well.
Okay.
The Edgium katana.
Nope.
Ross, are you getting these?
Yeah, I'm getting them.
See, Morph got the pimp suit and. Seen this without my glasses on.
I don't recommend that.
She pulls out a pair of glasses.
My dear, let's see. Finally, Marf, my dear Marf, shall get the pimp suit, hat, cane, and Bolerian talisman.
Oh! know he's just gonna melt that, right?
No.
Actually, the cult of Bolvar is not heretical to Quan, remember?
It is.
No, it is.
It
Very
is?
much is.
Sean, I thought you said it wasn't.
All religions are.
Okay.
And it's a cult, so it's slightly worse. Well, slightly better, I guess.
So are you guys back on the ship?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I just put the will in the chat then? In the main chat?
Yeah, just assume she is
Yeah.
listing it out. No, she is not handing the piece of paper over. Reading it out to you in her droll.
My
Hold on.
inevitable
Hold
and
on, hold on,
final
hold
bet.
on. Shush. I just imagine that as she's reading it out, like, you know how in movies and anime and whatnot, as someone starts reading out something that's like, written by someone else, like, after the first few
switches
sentences,
over to their
the
voice.
person who wrote it begins speaking. She's like,
Yeah.
Firstly,
Oh,
to anyone
yeah,
who
do
actually
it that
reads
way.
this,
The-
and then
the
Palpatine takes
Echian
over.
Katana will go to the God Quan simply to
Palpatine!
screw Avarice.
Palpatine, go ahead and read off your will.
Firstly, to any who actually read this, thank you for at least caring enough to read this memento left due to my inevitable and final death. The Echium Katana will go to the God Quan, simply to screw over Avarice.
Too late.
It's not. This will start a war.
Oh no!
The
Don't
rest
kill
of-
my god.
The rest of my personal belongings will be given to the crew, with Matt getting the teleport gun, Lecter getting Violet, Deimos getting my lightsaber and personal shield, and finally Marv, my dear Marv, shall get my pimp suit, hat, cane, and Bolvarian talisman. My money will be given to the winner of a dance contest, with Sarah, my intern, being the referee.
Oh my
The
god.
rest, the rest of my things will be given to the crew as they want them, and the gimme will be given to Matt, with the stipulation that he keeps this picture, which is attached to the will,
At the dash at all times.
of me on the dash at all times. P.S.
Hold
If you
out the
can.
picture.
Get as far away from this madness as possible. By the way,
Oh my
the picture is of Palpatine in a speedo.
Oh.
Laying down on a bearskin rug in front of a
You know-
fireplace.
You know what's worse? Is I'm pretty sure someone's already drawn that.
Well, he didn't say that it had to be looking in any direction, so I'll just have it pictured down on the dash.
Have it facing the other way, so anyone that, like, it's like,
Sitting.
we're robbing you.
She has
Uh,
to sit sitting on the dashboard,
Actually,
not
yeah, Matt will
laying
do
down
that.
on the dashboard. You have to follow a will.
I
As
am
written.
following the will.
It
It
just
does not say that
Lay it
it has to
down,
be
it has to
facing
be-
towards the crew quarters.
it just says that it has to be on the dash. And if
At all
anybody
times.
walks up to that dash and sees the picture flipped over and turns it around, you're gonna have some explaining to do, Matt.
So who's Violet?
My shield.
Seal.
Oh.
Matt gets the teleport gun.
That's so pointless, though.
I was gonna say, you're giving the guy that can teleport.
It would save you
So
magic.
important.
You think I?
Though
you
it
think I
makes
didn't
sense,
think about
though.
this?
It's more of an ironic gift.
I think all of these are supposed to be
I was
ironic.
about to say, it sounds
I
like
love-
all of them are that.
I love Marf, my dear Marf. So- That's the best.
Did I
It's-
actually get a lightsaber off of Palpatine?
Yeah.
You did,
Okay.
along with the personal shield.
Did,
Well,
did you
there's
grab
gonna
Violet,
be
Demos? Did you grab the
It's
shield
not
that was on him?
I did.
I'm gonna
If
I
not,
did, didn't I?
not gonna
I
suffer.
did.
I'm gonna put people to suffer.
did you grab the ring? Because you specifically said you weren't gonna touch that.
I did not touch the ring. No.
I should imagine you like, there's a finger in the room with a, or just like put that in a baggie and chuck it into the grinder.
That's exactly what happened.
Is that too much for the chat?
I'm looking at the chat.
No, I sent it to us. I'm waiting for a what the fuck.
What's her name again?
Why?
Olivia?
The shield?
About me?
Yeah.
Windows 10 has failed to
It's
install.
Violet.
Whoop-de fucking
Violet.
do.
His name is
That's her
Violet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Deimos,
Yeah.
You begin to hear whispers from the shield.
Hi.
Sentient items.
I feel bad. I feel terrible about myself every time I have to do the shield.
Fucking do
I'll
your
do it.
woman voice.
Do it.
Do it. Do your BDSM women voice.
Sean, this is your choice. You either get to talk this way to Lecter
You
or
could have made it
Deimos.
something else.
You
You
could.
could
You know
have
what?
made it.
I'll say that it doesn't activate for Deimos.
Damn right it doesn't. Her way of suggestion wouldn't have even worked.
She can sense it, and so she doesn't even attempt. Never mind, ignore
there is
that.
Lover Boy. I have no parts for that.
Well, hello there, my big, strong, robotic man.
Hi.
So now
Robotic
Avarice has
master.
So now Avarice has a edging katana that belongs to Quan, God of Chaos.
God of
No one
conflict,
knows
not of chaos.
conflict.
That would be Wien.
Technically.
Either way, I'm really hoping that this starts a divine war.
They want to go over Divine War over someone's shitty will.
Edging katana.
I sold the sheath for 1 gold coin.
That's the sheath. And that's because you care not for the edging katana.
Which reminds me, I inspect the coin.
Anna.
Yeah, it's like an actual gold coin. Now he did not. Actually, no. He said he said all of his money. That would include the gold coins. Never mind.
Including the cursed ones.
Dance
Yeah.
contest with Sarah being the ref.
Oh god.
Alright, so I'm supposed
where's
to be
that to be held?
executor.
Wherever they want. I'm assuming
Wherever
it's just
we
gonna be
damn well please.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's
Hold on,
just
hold
gonna
on,
be
hold on. Since Sarah's on the planet, and she gets told of this, Sarah's gonna go into town and say all this money is for whoever can win a dancing
Oh
contest.
my god!
Yeah. Okay. This is exactly what I wanted.
All the paladins of Quan dancing money.
Not just the paladins, everyone in the city, the nameless city.
Oh my god.
Would you like a number?
So,
431,500 credits.
And then all the gold coins.
And 80 gold coins that may or may not be cursed.
Should I split up get rid of the cursed coins?
Nope.
I don't see it being a good
all-
idea. Only
Nope, it's all money,
then
including
Why
the gold
is-
coins.
You fuck.
I don't see them wanting to do it only because of the fact that no one else would have any form of trading with them. They would just have all this useless currency.
No, whenever they get the trading, they'll have a bunch of money.
When's the
That's
likelihood
not
of
how
us
that
actually
works.
getting around to it?
that's not how economy works.
No, it's fine.
Like whoop-de-doo, he
They
has
don't
all this
trade?
money.
How wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they be trading?
Because they have themselves to trade with.
And whatever random people come by and want to buy their stuff.
Neither of which are conducive to having a bunch of gold.
You
I mean,
see-
goods are useful.
You see, we haven't really done much for the city.
We've been having issues trying to get shit for the city.
We haven't
Because
gotten any
of magic.
supplies for them. Because of magic.
Bullshit magic.
So they currently have a barter and trade economy.
By the way, you, Brianna, can also find a bunch of notes in Palpatine's desk about how much money the crew currently has and stuff, and I'll send that to you now.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Anything else y'all want to do after reading off his will? To attend the dance competition?
Yes.
Like,
Wait, no, Sarah isn't here, is she?
She's in town.
She
you
has
know,
made
we
her way
should
into town.
probably-
To town.
probably get
Maybe
her.
Vaughn, but you could wait for this. We didn't go down into the pit because you had so very little time to murder somebody.
Yes.
It's not somebody.
I'm
An
to be
entire
correct.
church.
It's a church of cultists. By the way, Palpatine, what have you done?
Everything.
Even in death, he's messing with people.
That's what
My
I do.
goddess emailed me. They are for certainly a dark heretical branch. I forgot about how fucking physical my goddess is.
Yeah, your god actually like texts you. I mean, Quan delivers his messages through artillery.
Sometimes.
Mine is whatever the fuck.
I'm
Whatever
just saying,
Whatever you
Brianna's
least
going
expect.
Brianna's going to have a harder time with the physical evidence of my goddess. Anyways. Yeah, so, to town!
And do something. I mean, to watch a bunch of buffoons dancing.
Yep.
I'm honestly not that interested in it, actually.
Honestly, I don't care because they're not going to be able to use.
They can use it on anyone that comes down to trade, and they're like, "Hey, do you accept credits?" Like, I certainly do.
What we see
When-
to the. Why
And
don't we
if the
see
winner happens to be someone who literally doesn't have anything they want,
your cult and then come back and enjoy this dance as a way to relax?
honestly,
can do
that's what I
that.
want to do. There was no set time and day for the dance off. To be honest,
That's true, but we should probably get Sarah anyways.
why?
She's in
not?
town. She's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Why do we need to get
That's
Sarah?
true.
Skyward Terror's been dealt with.
All the way to town.
You
Over
know,
an ocean, through 3 days walking through the forest.
Wizards, man. They helped her.
now that I think of it, ownership of Sarah,
No, Sarah becomes free.
Sarah's now free.
you didn't say that.
I freed her when I left at the wizard tower.
Okay, never mind. Alright,
In case you didn't come back.
Again, I'm surprised that she did not become a wizard.
So,
Alright.
Who said she didn't?
Let's go and murder some people.
Who said she didn't?
Oh shit.
Palpatine has helped one soul in the galaxy.
Wow, that's actually what is this? The end of days?
It is, actually.
Well, he's now dead,
Yeah.
so yeah.
It's the end of Palpatine's days.
With my final acts, I've both doomed many worlds and saved one person.
That is not
You've
equal.
doomed. I don't even know how much you've doomed. There's gonna be a brawl between Aver and Quan now.
And Davos does not let on that Palpatine is not technically dead.
There's a fair chance I might end up with my god being dead. This isn't good.
Either Avarice will die or Quan will die.
Or Avarice will see this and say, no. Or the gods just won't do anything because whatever. It's one person's will.
First off,
First come, first serve.
as the owner of the Ejin Katana, wills are a powerful thing, man. As the owner of the Ejin Katana, giving it to Quan, the god of freaking conflict, of giving him an Ejin Katana.
Listen,
To be
You
fair,
may
though,
have
he probably has
miscalculated-
weapons that are better than that.
you may have miscalculated how much someone would give a shit about the Egium Katana. Which
mean,
is
Avarice-
fair.
It
It's a
cut
good weapon.
Avarice's universe in half.
I know, it's really good. It's just,
he-
they don't care.
Yeah.
It's very possible. I would like them to care.
He already
That's what
has
I wanna
it.
see.
Nothing can change that.
Alright, anyways, can we please go and kill the Black Hand?
I want to see gods
Mm.
die.
I even remembered the name.
I actually never gave them a
let's
name.
go- Let's go and assassinate these cultists.
I will state I actually never did name them, so you're making this up.
No, you did.
No, you did.
I refer to them as the cult. or
No, you
the
didn't.
church.
No, you did some Black Hand or some bullshit. Which was funny because I thought you were like, I was like, the Cosa Nostra?
I have their name written here, but the name
Okay.
was never listed.
You told us before.
I don't remember this. Therefore, it did not happen.
Okay. Oh yeah, do we have the warp cores for this?
I believe did buy warp cores.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yes, we did. We have just enough to go and get back.
No, we don't. Our warp cores are completely empty.
No, I
Unless they're
remember
somewhere where I'm not looking.
I
Yeah.
did indeed buy warp
Palpatine
cores,
did buy just enough to get there and back.
but Sean just didn't put them down.
Where did I place them?
Yeah.
Are they on the high wind?
They're not. Where did we place the warp cores? Question everybody wants to see.
We've lost them.
God damn it.
Palpatine's will. They all go to Axe.
They're already gone.
We need to go to a. We need to go
Yes,
to
I can use these to fuel my war machine.
after this is over.
Sorry, what was that? Brianna?
She said that we need to go to a civilized planet to pick
Oh,
up
we're
supplies.
going to a civilized planet.
looks at their own planet.
I wouldn't
Hey.
say that I was just that civilized.
Hey, don't
Nah,
knock Tri-Titty City. I tried very hard to
I
get
thought
them
it was
a
the
bunch
nameless
of
city.
services.
It is the nameless city. It's officially the nameless city. It's written on the star maps and everything.
Not to Deimos.
It is not Deimos.
Deimos, Zeus's spoob, and the nameless city is Tri-Titty City.
And if he calls him Spoob, he will kill him.
Indeed. I carry on the memory of the Spoob Melter.
I mean,
does-
Mark was
so
using
does
it.
Marv. He's carrying.
No, he's carrying the actual
He's
Spoob
carrying
Melter.
the Spoob Melter.
Yeah.
He got that as a gift from Varen.
Yeah. Alright, can we get the show on the road?
Certainly, just in time to end the session.
Woo!
Already?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
disciplining myself to start ending these things earlier. So 11 is what it is.
Hey,
So
this
we're
is
starting an
the
hour
last-
earlier.
this is the last game of this day. You should at least let it go until the end. Come on.
He's actually
Yeah.
trying to follow one rule he's ever made.
The only rule he's ever
This
made
one-
for himself.
This one will go till midnight. After that, they will follow a 7 to 11, and then cutting him. No matter what's happening, if it's like mid-combat, Mark's about to hit somebody, ending session. I'll see you guys next week.
Alright, that's fine.
Then it's always great because we start the session with somebody getting eviscerated. That happens.
Okay, so it starts. You guys hear the breaking of the sound barrier as Marv's hammer makes contact with someone's face, and their face also breaks the sound barrier as it goes away from them, doing Mach 2, as it impales their friend, making their head explode. As the head explodes on this other person's head. It's glorious. He's knocked unconscious.
Are we traveling?
Anyway,
We are traveling.
so everyone's aboard and jump.
Go ahead and put Matt into his lap.
Everyone move your characters to wherever they want to be, and which ships are you taking with you?
Breaking Wind.
Now, this system is a privately owned system. I will state.
The macro comes out for the Breaking Wind.
They deny the Breaking Wind being able to go there.
God damn it.
Like, you're told this
Okay.
before you even leave Nova Solo.
We could take the gimme.
Which
Or the
has better
Highwayman.
weaponry, the Gimme or the,
Dude, Gimme doesn't have.
Anything
gimme-
other than the gimme.
The gimme literally doesn't have weapons; it just has armor.
It has literally no guns. Like its best thing would be ramming.
Oh,
if,
we're-
if you really wanted to be
Lolly Man, we're
violent.
currently on the East Coast. It is 3:10, for me at least. We're all kind of scattered.
For me, it is
He's also on these.
10:31.
It is 10:30 on East Coast.
9:31.
Well, it's about to be 10:32, but eh.
Ooh, you gotta be so specific about it.
You're the one to be specific. I said 10:30 as a rough, and you said, well, it's 10:31. Like, I'll be super stickler. It's now 10:32.
And now it's 10:32.
I told you.
Madman.
Oh, so you're 2 hours ahead of us? Yeah. Yeah, speaking of which, since I have the majority
No,
of
no,
you
no.
here...
12:30 p.m. It was past midnight. If he was 2 hours ahead, it'd be 30 a.m.
I know, so he's on the other side. Holy shit.
Hello
noon?
from the other side.
Wait, wait a minute, that means he's living in the future. What did you tell us about 9/11, man? What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
You're really gonna pull that fucking joke, aren't you?
I am.
God
Hello,
damn it.
darkness, my old friend.
Anyway,
Oh god.
so which ships would you like to take?
I win.
And?
Gimme.
Or just that?
Well,
mean-
I'd like to keep an eye on the scientists. For no particular reason at all.
I mean, I would like to be able to do research if you know, we have the opportunity. And if somebody wants me to design something.
I'm going over the financials of the ship.
Palpatine sent you the number, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, by the
Okay.
way.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That right there's a lot of cash. A lot of dough, moolah.
That's a lot
Dosh.
damage.
That's a lot of
A lot
damage.
of damage. Speaking of which, I
glad to
wanted
not
to
have
do you
to-
guys game yesterday, but I wasn't feeling froggy. Anyway,
I am glad that I don't have to deal with these idiots in their finances anymore.
Caleb?
anything else you guys want to take, or just the high wind? I mean, the breaking wind.
So we're taking the high wind because they won't let us bring.
The high wind.
Gimme.
Anything else? And the gimme?
Yeah.
High wind and gimme.
Could we use Wien's Will?
It's
Wayne's
technically a
will.
military ship.
Any sort of military ship, okay.
Well, ones that are specifically designed for that. This one's specifically designed to bomb you from orbit, so...
Just take this shit.
Take the side ship.
Like I said, the gimme.
Fine.
The high wind and the gimme. Anything else? Fighters?
Would they allow fighters?
Well, those aren't
Uh,
huge military ships.
Wouldn't.
They're fighters. Fighters are always allowed. Since a lot of people run fighters as their day-to-day commuting ships, so you really can't ban those.
Would it cost double the warp cores to take both ships?
No, not really. The high wind's
I think
bigger
we'd-
than the gimme. It can
Gimme.
it can pull it into its warp bubble, or the other way around. They're both of relatively equal size, so the gimme could actually pull the high wind in, but it would still cost the same amount of jumps.
Yeah.
Dinner. Matt, you're coming with us.
I fucking know, Lecter.
And please
Where
don't
is
waste your
everybody?
time.
Oh, have we started singing already?
Davis just starts like
It-
doing a Skrillex song, singing.
So are you guys taking the fighters or any of those other things, or no?
Sure.
Yeah, let's take the
The girls
the
and
girls.
the small dropship.
Yes.
He finally gets to do something.
I know,
Woo!
right?
Freaking Jordan. He wakes up like okay.
You done with your nap?
I've been here for 3 months doing nothing.
You're getting paid to do nothing.
I know, that's why I'm not complaining.
You just did.
Can we grab our repair guy, please?
I'm in Australia. No, I'll never tell you about our flying cars.
Yeah, Australia.
Not him. The one that we had repairing the space station.
No, yeah, he gets over and repairs you a little more.
Yes.
Oh, I also give Brianna the username and password for my email, so she can go through all the hierarchies and stuff.
What is that? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
You get 2 health back.
I also give you all the potential hires and stuff go through my email.
Okay.
So I sent you you have the username and password for it, so you can get into it.
Yeah, you're looking at it, and there's about 3,000 appliques plus for various positions, jobs, and other areas. And they're dead.
Hello?
Hello.
There went Marv. Ross. Matt.
Ross died. The ripping space-time continuum, and Matthew gets sucked in.
I didn't wills it. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Sure you didn't.
Ah,
Not this one.
oh shit! Anyway,
How many of Ross's characters have you teleported with that?
2.
Both of them. Now the amount of times I've done it.
Still 2.
Exactly.
You absolute madman.
Hey.
It's still a very disconcerting thing to just be teleported.
Ah!
Welcome back.
He's
He's
back.
back.
He's alive.
Goes back covered in goo. I've seen things. Yeah, is that everything?
I believe so.
I need to be executor of the will.
Excuse me?
Anyway, so you guys go ahead and warp out.
I have all the shit.
He
Why did
does.
you skip the will?
Yeah, I have to be the executor of the will
Yep.
because I have all your shit.
Then do it or don't do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Everyone going to their equipment. Deimos is going to hand out the things according to the will. Matt?
Man.
Okay, Matt
I
is
believe-
suffering a stroke.
Did he say, well, hold a second. Did his last words mention you as the executor? I thought it was somebody named Sarah.
No,
Alright, I'm back.
That's for the dance thing.
that's for the
version.
money.
Now my internet died.
Pixies! Can we
So,
find the
Matt.
router?
Yes.
I hand you your new little pink toy gun.
And I know that this is a teleport gun. I've seen you use it.
Yep. Lecter,
Yo.
I throw the shield at you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She liked it. Alright, shit, Marth, right, I forgot about him.
Give him his
Mark's
shit.
currently in the pit.
And you're like mid-warp.
Can't even communicate with him. Alright. Everyone got that down in their equipment?
Yes.
Okay, now we're good. Let's see what I am still in possession of. Claymore, Gold Chalice, Dusty Shield. Actually, I have that twice now. You get rid of that.
Okay, so you guys do the jumps and you make your way to the system in question. You need to make your way to the 5th planet from the star. You do notice the mega station that's nearby though. That's orbiting the sun.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Like it is a large cube-like structure. It's huge.
How huge.
Very huge.
Yeah, we.
Like Pluto-sized huge.
Oh
Is
dear.
that how big it is?
Well, it's
Is
square.
that the
and-
church?
So it's not the size of a planet. Got it.
No, the church is on the 5th planet.
On the 5th planet, this one's like orbiting the sun.
Okay.
No, you must blow up the mega station. Do it.
Good luck
Do
with
it
that.
now.
Who has the Edgem katana? We'll just drop it.
Avarice.
I do.
Yo, Evers, can we borrow that for like 5 seconds?
No.
We'll pay.
She no amount.
Shop. Force
Anyways,
Ghost
don't
Dog.
bother me. I'm busy.
He's thinking.
He's busy using his new toy.
Okay, so he's thinking about it. Good.
Imagine a golden god with like the darkest sword ever.
I know Evers probably knows. Wouldn't he want to know like how
I'm sure he was watching. I'm sure he's the one who just kept giving Deimos 20s.
He had no such power.
I'm sure he was just like right behind you, just going like, and you do this, and you do this, just to keep bringing me back to life and watching me die.
Just to see you come back from the brink, only to see the life fade from your eyes yet again.
I'm fighting
Man, if
with
you were a Super
Bulma.
Saiyan, you'd be a god by now. Right?
I
Yeah.
wasted so many fucking 20s trying to like keep
Okay.
you. I mean,
Yeah.
it worked.
It's not even funny. Originally, I was like, "Can I just be a Saiyan?" And Sean's like, "No."
God damn
If I
it.
was a Saiyan, you would all be dead by now. I would be the most powerful being in the universe.
Why would you kill Matt?
Since I would be the most powerful being in the universe. I would literally be fist fighting gods at this point.
Him and Haver start duking it out. And he actually keeps his footing.
So, yeah. Where do we go next? Do we know exactly where this church is, or do we have to ask around?
Yeah. Well, you're the general city. You don't know exactly where in the city.
Alright, let's head to the general vicinity and, Brianna. Ma'am?
Stroking.
Brianna.
She's muted herself.
I see.
Well, I'm chewing. I didn't know if anybody was all that interested in hearing that.
I don't know.
I don't
Well,
think anyone here
Palpatine's
has that
dead,
part-
so no.
Yeah, Palpatine's dead, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I must say, we do have a very sick. Wait, no, no, Palpatine's dead. Never mind.
Yeah, Palpatine's dead. All that can go away.
So, Brianna. I took it from our very brief encounter a long time ago that you're very good with people, right?
To be, yes, when I want to.
Do you have any, would you have any want to find out where this church is? We're getting paid the big bucks to find it.
Yes, if that will definitely get that's what we want. Sure, certainly.
Excellent.
You
Okay.
are getting paid